evening and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for October the 15th, 2020. I'm Mom and I'm all by myself. Oh no, I'm all alone. I gather a lot of people are actually doing things. How dare people do things? Besides play the game, that is. But speaking of playing the game, we're going to do all KDF today. So if you want to join us, bring your KDF tunes, because at 10:15 in 3 hours and 15 minutes from now, roughly, probably not quite that, in 3 hours and 12 minutes and 35 seconds, 34, 33, 32, we are going to be upgraded to our colony at Tier 5. Woot, woot, woot. Doing a little way the wrong way around, since we're going to hit colony tier 5 before we get morale and infrastructure. So we got some work to do to get those up to speed. But what the heck, you do what you can. Over the weekend, Ed is going to be running some Sims. So if you are interested in joining in, please do. As he said, we're going to do Sims every weekend until we've got all the provisions we need. So if you're interested in joining us for a sim, more accurately, interested in joining him for a sim, jump in. That said, do I want to run Synthwave as a solo, or shall I join a team? I think I'll join a team. I've been doing it solo for quite a while. Or more accurately, not doing it solo. That is how it goes some days. Hi, Umbersong. How are you doing today? Oops, sorry. Gotta accept that, don't I? Mouse, come back. I am doing awesome today. It's been an interesting day. And we're only one day away from the weekend. The only drawback being my son is sick. Not like COVID sick, but like flu sick. Ooh, apparently I've taken some damage here. Let's see if we can fix that. Hard to go in there. So I'm just waiting to find out that he's given me something. My son being 30 plus years old. Oh, I have been the office admin, office boss for three software companies, a bunch of software companies. And I will tell you, I know absolutely nothing about coding. Diddly squat. And so I'm always impressed that people can make that stuff work. I mean, how do you turn zeros and ones into all this awesome stuff we're looking at right now? That said, though, if you ever need somebody to do bookkeeping, I'm your person. Okay, I have no idea what PFM is, and I have no idea what HPFM is. So you're going to have to explain that to me.
Evacuate the engineers at the outer perimeter first.
Okay. Pure effing magic and hocus pocus effing magic. Excellent. Yes, I know acronyms are lovely. There was a Dilbert where he asked Wally if he wanted to join his new effort, the TTP. And Wally said, well, what does that mean? It means the TTP project. Wally was not impressed. Ooh, somebody is here with a beautiful battle cruiser. Nice bump. I think I have one of those. I think it was a gift from Ed. We should go find that. It was the Edmobile. Lovely ship. This is the Astika, or Astakar, whatever you want to say it as. Yes, I love this ship. It was my first Lobby ship. And Ed and I spent weeks, if not months, putting it together as to where it would be a happy ship. And it needs a little tweaking now. There's better toys out there than when I first got it. But I do love it. It's tanky without being tanky. When I first got it, it was way too tanky. Terrible turn radius, terrible maneuverability. And I could still probably play with that a little bit more. Let's see. Get that out there. I've got a torp up front, torp in the back, and I've got omnis in the back.
That sounds like an excellent mullet, Mom.
I like it.
Omnis in the front, party in the back.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a ship.
The mullet
But
ship. I should rename it, I
have
guess.
Cannons in the front and beams in the back, and a pink vanity shield, and I call it the pink mullet.
I absolutely love cannons. There's nothing like the sound of a cannon in this game. Just pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, everybody hates it though.
Why?
Because you can't get DPS good with cannons.
Yeah, but if you have fun, who cares? But that's my philosophy. I am here to play a game and have fun.
Me too. Sometimes.
And if your version of the game is to get DPS, well, awesome. I am not going to tell you you're wrong.
I've spent hours on getting boots just the right color. I think I can handle not getting 100,000 DPS.
I'm going to turn up your volume there. Hang on a second. Hey.
Sorry.
Hey, I see you. I saw you were live today.
Operational area.
Now that we don't have an STLV, we have you live from STLV.
I don't know why I was live from SCLV because it wasn't.
I think that's the default message that goes out.
Yeah, the message I see here in the stream
Oh, okay.
announcements doesn't show SCLV on it.
Well, that's good. That's the message I got, so maybe it's just me.
Yeah, maybe.
So how are you doing? I haven't talked to you for a while.
It has been ages, hasn't it?
It has been ages.
Things are going good. I'm trying to get back into the rhythm of things, getting a few things adjusted, changing out what I do with pilot review, so and basically trying to get my interest back in the game.
That's cool. How is your life going? How's work? I know it's
Life
a little...
is going. It's a little chaotic. I'm still looking for a job.
And rescue as
Ah.
many people as you can.
Well, I have a job that is... It's a job. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not fantastic, but there's nothing wrong with it. And I'm a happy
better.
person.
It's better than just being at home all the time doing nothing.
Yeah, actually, what's funny is I quit my job a week before COVID forced everybody to shut down, so I guess there's some interesting timing there. And then promptly was in demand because people wanted folks who could just jump in and do a single project for them.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that for a while, and then I moved to Indianapolis.
Yeah, I knew you were moving. And everything right around the time I wanted to do like the online convention.
Yeah, that was all the same time. Talk about bad timing.
Yeah,
Hi,
I know,
let's
right?
move and do an online convention all in 2 weeks. Ugh.
Yeah, it doesn't really help out, does it?
It does not help out. Hey, Dante, I turned up your microphone because it was very, very quiet.
I'm so sorry about
And,
that.
no, that's not your fault.
Yeah.
We just love your handsome voice and we don't want to lose it.
Handsome.
Hey, so we're going to get our Tier 5 colony in just about 3 hours.
Nice.
Yeah, for the KDF. Which, in this day and age, KDF colonies are a rarity.
Mm.
By the way, in light of the STLV not happening this year, and who knows what's going to happen next year.
Did they actually cancel it, or did they?
Yeah, they
I
did
thought
officially cancel it yesterday. Yesterday?
Okay.
Today's Thursday. Tuesday. They canceled it Tuesday.
So they refunded everyone.
Well, you can get a refund through October the 19th, or you can
Save
get
it for next year.
Yeah, well, there we get into a really interesting issue. Their agreement with CBS ended this year.
Ooh.
So next year will be the 55-year tour or something like that. The 55-year continuing mission, I think, is the name of it. But I don't think they can say Star Trek in it.
Ooh. Well, that's the thing, is I knew they were close to losing their contract as it stood.
Yeah. Well, this was the last year for it, and it didn't happen. Not that that's their fault that it didn't happen. But
Well, they weren't really doing a good job with it anyways in the first place.
I didn't think so, but the thing is, who else does big conventions? Somebody's got to
there's,
do.
there is Dragon Con, which does a lot of Star Trek things along with it, but it's more of a like a role play cause type thing more than anything else. It's not necessarily just Star Trek only. In fact, my friend Garrett Wong is actually part of that convention. Does on a regular basis. So,
Well, we're back to planning a second online convention for, we're hoping, January.
mm-hmm.
So the goal is to have something a little bit more convention-y than what we did. Not that what we did was bad.
Yeah, I was totally out of it myself when it came right down to it.
It got crazy there. It got absolutely insane. So I think for pulling it together kind of on a few minutes'
Last minute.
notice and while moving and getting into a new place, we did just fine. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
But we'd like to do something really nice. So if anybody out there is interested in attending an online convention, let us know what you'd like to see and we can do our best to pull it together. But now we have 3 months? 4 months? 3 months to get it done.
Mm,
So a little bit easier than doing it in no time.
yeah. Like 4 weeks.
Hey, I'm not in a position to complain. It went well enough. Cryptic was awesome.
So they came out.
Yeah, Scott, Weston, and Nick all did interviews with us. Like old panels.
Glad some of them made it at least.
Yeah, it was very nice of them on a weekend to give up their time to do this. Yeah. I'm not complaining. Hi, WC. How are you doing?
I got a few bugs I got to work out of my system here because apparently I was lagging the entire time I was doing the stream. So it's like, something's not right here.
How long have you been back in the game?
4 days.
Okay. You do know that all of your traits are invalid. All your skills are invalid, rather, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it gets to be a real
Oh.
surprise sometimes.
What's your handle on the game?
Or Scott's?
Yeah, I don't know. I've never
Oh,
seen.
Scott, Dante, Scott.
My handle is my name.
Well, that
Okay.
doesn't help him very much.
Is there anything that you need, like gear-wise or anything? I'm sure we can send you shit.
Oh, I got plenty.
Funny story, that's actually how I met him.
Whenever I see new players, I always kind of mail them stuff just to.
I'm not a new player. I let's put it this way. I used to be in the top 10 of the DPS charts back in the year of hell of DPS lag.
Oh.
If I remember right, I met you because you were doing like a trivia contest.
That was our first on-stream giveaway that we did.
Oh, okay.
That's how we met. Was our first on-stream giveaway, our first item to give away to someone.
How's everyone doing?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing okay.
In fact, that was a Risa event.
It was
during
Risa,
the
yes.
summer.
Yeah, Risa is awesome. I met all the best people at Risa. I met Ver there, I met Beardy there, I met you there. Risa is awesome.
I met you when you kicked me out of the fleet.
Did I kick you out of the fleet?
I was in the fleet. I didn't know what I was doing, and I got kicked out for inactivity. And I was like,
Oh, yeah.
What the hell? So I wrote you, and we've just been talking ever since.
Well, when Ver started the fleet, he had some pretty strict rules, which is if you don't make it to lieutenant within a month, you're out. If you don't make it to captain in 6 months, or sorry, to commander in 6 months, you're out. I, being a little bit more of a softie, wouldn't enforce those rules, and then every now and then he'd be like, I'm gonna go do your job? Yes, sir.
I think it's a little too strict, to be honest. But that's like
Back in the day, we were trying, we're
you're
trying
trying to be
keep
an
it-
active. You're trying to be an active fleet. I understand.
Yeah, so we're still an active fleet, but I don't enforce those rules. But if you've got a toon who's sitting in there in the roster and you haven't played him for a year, I'll probably pick it.
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as I keep one.
So I was trying to develop a strategy for how to optimize this TFO.
Yeah, look, I'm trying to. I was going to go and pull up your stream so I can see what you're doing, and I just keep getting sidetracked and distracted.
Well,
You had to wait for a really long commercial anyways.
yeah. I love the commercials that I get because my computer's still registering as though it's in Chicago, so I get Chicago commercials. Or I get really weird commercials from whatever I've been, doing lately. So, what have I? Oh, they've been doing cancer drug commercials. Thank you very much. They've been doing senior citizen stuff. Thanks. Make me feel young again, guys. Now that you're old and decrepit.
Senior citizen stuff. Wow.
The commercial I'm seeing right now is about voting and some proposal that's going on that needs to get.
Yeah, I got the voting one too.
Well, voting's good. Everybody should vote.
I'm gaming. I don't want to see politics in when I'm gaming.
Yeah.
That's me.
At
that's
least
me.
at least it's a non-biased one. It's just go vote.
That's fine.
That's all
What?
it is.
No, this one here that was shown up for me was not just like, hey, go vote. This was, don't vote for this particular item because it leaves certain people out. And it's like, I don't want to. I don't mind just being told to go vote. I don't want to be told to not vote for a certain thing because someone with mega bucks is saying, I don't like this. Anyways, off politics.
I seen something on the news or something about Star Trek characters or actors were encouraging people to vote. Now,
They frequently do.
Yeah, they.
well, I was just going to say they've always been kind of left-leaning, but I hadn't seen anything about that and didn't know if it bothered me. It doesn't bother me.
They're entitled to their opinion, and they're entitled to speak up for it. But just because it's coming from somebody in a show that I like doesn't mean I give it more credence than I would from anybody else.
Right. Me too. Do you think that the DoorDash commercials would have been better with, instead of Mark Hamill and Patrick Stewart, would be Patrick Stewart and I can't remember his name, but the guy who played Q?
John Delancey.
That would have been fun for me.
But
I think.
the thing is, it's Star Trek and Star Wars, so we're talking about two fairly passionate groups of people.
Yeah.
No. And at least to get both of them in one thing. And the commercials I thought were pretty funny.
The commercials. You talking about the Uber Eats ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
just
the
applied for
Uber
Uber Eats today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Yeah, I finally got a job, but it's a part-time job.
Mm-hmm.
And I did Grubhub for a while, and it's a lot of fun, but I don't think I'm powerful at Grubhub, so I decided to go ahead and apply for Uber Eats.
I've been a Lyft driver. I've been a Lyft driver since 2018.
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of do it part-time. I applied for Grubhub when it came to town, and they told me no, because 5 years ago I got a speeding ticket going through a small town that I didn't even know was a town,
Oh.
and it had a speed limit. I'm like, really? I've been okay. You know.
That
So
is
they must-
amazing.
Yeah, I am a little concerned about my driving record. I don't have any speeding tickets or any kind of tickets at all, but I do have a couple of accidents.
Ooh, ouch.
And so I am a little concerned about my driving record.
Well, I know Lyft is pretty lenient if you're looking for something.
Well, that's
Lyft
the
is
thing, though.
good.
I drive what's essentially a small cargo van. which is really good for delivering meals, but not good for passengers.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
not
yeah.
for passengers.
Yeah. I mean, it's really great for catering, because I remember in Grubhub they would on occasion offer a catering gig.
Sweet.
But yeah, I just don't have a vehicle that's good for passengers. And when you
You gotta
consider
look into-
the extra insurance costs, I'm not for sure I'd want to do that anyways.
You may want to look into grocery stores in your area, since everybody's online grocery shopping now. They're looking
Yeah.
for people.
Yeah.
Let me interrupt here for just a second. WC, thank you for making the guest appearance since you've been between classes for 2 whole days here. We're glad to have you aboard. I hope everything's good down there. Drop me a message
And not to
sometime we can
mention,
chat.
I've had my groceries delivered to me not too long ago.
Well, my son's down with the plague or something today, so he's like, can you go to the store and get me some squirt and some saltines and some other stuff? Yes. I will be your personal delivery guy. Oh, I love my apartment building because the grocery store is right behind the fence from where we live. So maybe a 2-minute walk, and then his store where he works is right next door to the grocery store, so maybe a 3-minute walk to visit him. And he lives right around the corner, so 2 minutes. So all is good. Hi, AOY Infinity. Oh, it's Salty. Hey. Oh, good. Congratulations. I see you've changed your name, though. Has anybody used Twitter today?
Well, now that you mention it, no, I haven't, but let me go ahead.
Mine was being weird today. It was not letting me post a message, and I thought maybe it was me.
Possibly Twitter's been getting real bad about over censoring lately.
Nope. It just keeps going, nope, something's wrong. We can't send that message, and I'm not seeing any messages either. Ouch. 4 months. I
having an
couldn't
update?
go 4 months without my Star Trek. Hey, Ed, you're still up. Hi. So, WC, I will chat
Yeah,
with you
I'm
sometime
back.
soon because I've got some interesting news for you. Good news. All good news. Oh, great. Grab your KDF. So, sorry to interrupt there. I have to chat back and
PlayStation
forth.
recording the audio of players?
Say that again?
I just got I just kind of got into Twitter, and I got a tweet from Nicole Arbor. So PlayStation is now recording the audio of players. How is this legal? Is that legal?
It could be in some states where you have a one-party consent, but not in every state.
Yeah, not in every state.
Okay.
But if you're streaming, that's the purpose of it, really.
Yeah, that's probably.
It's designed to allow people to be able to talk as they play on PlayStation.
But yeah, I just tried to do a test sync myself, and it just said something went wrong.
Yeah,
So I guess there's something wrong with Twitter.
yep. That would explain.
Yes,
That would
there is.
probably explain why my day was so quiet. It was so pleasant. My phone wasn't going off every 3 minutes. Hi, Sov. How are you today? So, if anybody needs to do anything, I thought we'd do some PvPs because some people may still need to do it, like me. And we can do anything else anybody wants today.
Okay. Well, I went ahead and accepted your invitation, but I just now started a TFO, so.
Oh, I didn't know I issued an invitation.
Oh, somebody did.
Oh, wasn't me. So you're teamed with somebody strange.
I'm beginning to wonder if it was a PvP challenge, because every once in a while I'll get one and I'll accept it, not realizing what it is.
Nobody's going to challenge me to PvP unless they want to laugh themselves to death.
Yeah, well, same here, but I guess that's the deal. They want an easy victim.
Yep, that's
I
fine.
actually did my first PvP in a long time and didn't die,
Wow.
which I think is impressive because I suck at that.
I did one with DT, and he let me kill him once, and then he just destroyed me the rest of the times, but it was good.
Yeah.
What's a good ship for cannon rapid fire in the KDF? Good question. Obviously the Morrigu, or whatever the equivalent is in the KDF. I love that ship, and I love the maneuverability of it.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes right down to like cannon builds, you want to make sure you're getting something that is going to have a more tactical setup for the bridge officers, and ideally something that's got 5 weapons up front, so that you can stack up on the cannons, and something that moves fast, or you got to learn how to move a slower vehicle very quickly for it to work with cannon.
But for cannon, it's really hard to use a slow-moving ship. Getting something
I'm kind of wondering if that Ryzian.
The winter ship, or sorry, the summer ship. It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's certainly.
It's definitely fast.
It's nimble.
It's definitely fast. It's
very
definitely
impressed
maneuverable.
with it.
Pardon?
Oh, I said I'm very impressed with it.
I'm surprised for being a prize ship. Sometimes they're not that great, but it's amazingly nice. Actually, the winter
they're a
ship
little
is pretty good
squishy,
too.
Mate, so.
They can be, but I've had worse.
Now, I accidentally purchased a Sec Strike Wing. It
Really?
says Sec Strike Wing Escort.
Yeah.
I accidentally purchased it and was so pissed at myself because it's not what I wanted. But now that I fly it, I love this ship,
Huh.
and it's great for cannons. But it's ugly as heck.
Yeah,
Well-
my primary ship for my tactical character is it's from the Lobby store. It's the Zindi Escort. Zindi Secret something or another. And it's pretty maneuverable and pretty fast.
Actually, the
And
Sec
I'm
isn't
really
a bad
liking
look.
it.
The Sec's a nice looking ship. I'd say
Yeah.
it's sexy, but the Matha Raptor, okay.
Yeah, I tried to put it in a PvP yesterday, and it didn't work out too well.
Okay, so the Matha's reasonably maneuverable tactical ship. 5 up front, 2 in the back. If you wanted to do cannon build, that's not bad. Don't know what you'd put in the back.
Has anybody ever made a successful PvP build that was other than just fast maneuverable and hit heavy?
Wasn't that kind of the thought behind it?
Yeah, most PvP builds is just that. You set it up so that you come in, do 1 strike, and you're done. Most people don't try and make like a tank PvP build.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a different philosophy. If you're doing team PvP, where you've got 5 versus 5, having a tank could be effective, but
yeah, most PvP you want to go in, strike, and get out.
Yep, exactly. Not a bad looking ship. Speaking of, does anybody want to do a PvP or a team PvP? Anybody need to do
I
it?
would like to, but I need to finish this TFO first.
Finish your TFO first.
I'm doing the event TFO on my Klingon character.
Let me see here. I'm going to go back. Want to know what's really fun? When you've got an assignment due at midnight and you're running behind but able to reach the deadline with some luck, then the power goes out at 6 p.m. with an expectation of repair at 11 p.m. And then when it works out and the power's back at 7, the internet goes out for an hour. That's exactly what it is some days. I've gone home twice in the last 2 months, both times gotten home and either the power's gone out, the cable's gone out, or the internet's gone out, or some combination of them. And it's like I walk in and everything stops there, forcing me to spend time with my doggos. Yeah, it's what I miss.
Love it.
I miss my babies here.
How's that forcing you to read a book or something like that?
Well, if the power's out and, it's getting in towards 5 in the evening, then it's starting to get darker. Short of getting out a flashlight, not much you can read. And of course, now I can get out my phone and read on my phone, but that's rude to my husband, who doesn't have a cell phone, doesn't have a cell phone.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, now that he's old and decrepit, we're going to buy him a cell phone. Just so when he goes out walking and falls down, he can call for help. And if you think I'm joking, I'm not.
Get him a jitterbug.
Well, I mean,
You're saying?
well, I remember when I was growing up, it was almost unheard of that a family would not have a TV, but I knew families that purposely did not have a TV.
Oh, yeah.
Just did not.
I have 3 monitors and no TV, and I don't even have access to cable or television channels.
I remember. I worked as a broadband technician for a cable company one time, and there was a lot of people that were that way. They got an internet connection, and that was it.
Uh-huh.
And that's what I did. I mean, I technically have a TV, but that's what I use for a computer monitor. And I do have an antenna hooked up, so if I wanted to watch the local news or something like that, I could. But I hardly ever watch TV. It's usually internet. Oh.
So yeah, we're gonna go buy my husband a cheap burner cell phone. Well, I don't want to think about it while I'm walking the dogs. You gotta carry the plastic bags for the dog poop anyway. I will make you a little carry bag and you can just put it on there and just keep it charged up when you're outside. You don't have to have a smartphone, just have a stupid phone. Yeah, he fell down, like 4 months ago. The dog got behind him, and the dog's 60 pounds of muscles, and took off after a squirrel and just, took him out at the knees. And, he got up and walked home, but it's a sign that maybe having a phone isn't a bad idea. His brother lives in the community, so he's always got somebody around. Well, WC, you beat me. I don't have Google Meet, but I got the rest of them. I have Google Teams from work, which I hate Google Teams. They dropped Skype at work so they could use Google Teams, which is a pain in the butt. And they required us to put pictures of ourselves on them. Ugh. I'm sorry, nobody should be allowed to have pictures during this whole COVID thing because we all look like garbage.
Yeah, no one can take that.
I haven't had my hair cut in 10 months.
I'm lucky enough I've been able to at least go get a haircut now. They started to open stuff back up even here in California.
Yeah. At least here in Texas, they've opened up pretty well. There's still a lot of restrictions.
Yeah, we
still have the mask mandate. There's a lot of people that's not happy at all about the mask mandate, but at least we're opening up.
I can live with it, but I have my mask stuck on the door, so as I walk out, I don't forget it anymore.
I keep mine hanging on the gear shift in my van.
That's where I normally put it, but since I was going to walk over to the store to get stuff for my son, I decided to just put it up with my keys. The first thing in the apartment is I got a little coat hook right by the door to put the keys and the mask, so I don't forget them as I walk out the door. And now I've got my business swipe card. So let's see. The DX4 Bird of Prey is a very nice ship, Salty. Very nice indeed.
Hello. I'm doing this
COVID
TFO, and I've been cloaked the whole time.
Was that you, Duffy, that just joined us?
That's me.
Hey, how are you doing?
Oh, not bad.
Duffy!
Oops.
Are you doing the synth wave in Cloak?
Yes.
No. Oh,
You know, you don't even have to do anything.
you can just sit there.
And you still win.
Yeah.
Well, you know you can do
I always
this.
tried to make sure I at least saved one person, but
Yeah,
No,
well, I
yeah.
mean, that's what I've been doing. I've just been staying cloaked. I'm in a
You know you can do the
Klingon
synthwave.
battle cruiser.
You can do synthwave private also, and you can go in solo.
all by yourself.
Yeah.
And you don't have to do anything, and it doesn't have a
Well, I mean,
repress
well,
or a cooldown.
Yeah.
I've been doing it all day long.
Yeah, it's really nice. What I've been doing is
Stupid,
get
I know.
home from work, set it up on both computers for each account, let it run while I'm making dinner. Then I'm done with that. It's done.
Yeah.
It's a good way to start my day or the evening.
Dude just keeps talking, doesn't he?
Yep.
but I mean,
Really
well, I mean,
simple.
I'm thinking since I'm here, I might as well do something. So I'm just staying cloaked, being him up cruise and being him back in,
Well, I did that.
and I'm doing the whole thing while I'm still cloaked.
I was doing it while I was talking to somebody about insurance today, and he's going on about coverage and blah, 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 blah. Well, I'm just watching my ship getting crunched, but it got done.
That's one way to do it.
Salty, do you use M.2 drive? I do. It loads Stow like snip. Oh. No, Stow loads fast on this computer. Not on my other computer, but it loads great on this one, and that one, but not on the other two. Sad that I've got it loaded on 5 computers. Sad that the first thing I moved into the apartment were 5 computers. Okay.
Why not?
NVMe drives. What is an NVMe drive?
It's basically a super-powered M2.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Like if you don't have an NVMe spot on your, if you don't have it on your motherboard, you can get an expansion card for your PCIe and use it that way.
Maybe on this one, because this computer's relatively new. I think my husband built it last December, so it's coming up on a year.
Yeah, you may have one. Most, as far as what I've seen, most PCs that have an M.2 slot, it can take an NVMe on it.
Okay.
And they are awesome little drives.
You learn something new every day. So
Yeah, they're drives that are so powerful they actually have to have cooling.
Really? Wow.
Yes. Most of
some
them
of them.
come. Yeah, some of them they actually come with a heatsink on them.
That makes sense. Yeah, definitely heat is not an issue on my current build, but if I add that, it might become an issue.
Yeah.
I will say I don't have a lot of memory on this one, which surprises me.
Really, how much memory you got?
Ugh, not enough.
Not enough.
To the extent that I'm forever cleaning it to see what can I get rid of, what don't I need. Let's see if I've got my numbers here.
Oh, I take it you're talking about your hard drive space. Then.
Yes, hard drive space.
Okay.
My old one was so good, and this one is not so good.
Barracuda's got like if you're willing to do a mechanical hard drive just for storage, Barracuda's got a 2 terabyte hard drive which is made by Seagate.
Well, actually, I've got an 8 terabyte.
Cheap.
I've got an 8 terabyte external hard drive where I take everything over, but mostly it's video files, and they just suck up space.
Yes, they do.
Data files do. I typically have a second drive in all my computers just so I can have storage for videos or whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, this computer I have right now is the first one I've ever had a second drive in, and that's the one I got was that Barracuda 2 terabyte.
Hi, Musin. How are you doing tonight?
Musin!
Well, Umbra, the only reason it might not is because my husband likes to build things, and he'll come by and go, "Do you want this?" I'm like, "I don't know. Do I want this?" And he'll be like, "Oh, I guess you don't want that then." And so I always get surprise computers, but he enjoys putting them together for me.
I have to admit, I enjoy putting this one together. I mean, this is the second computer I've ever built. My first one I built in 2005.
Wow.
So, have we talked about the new legendary, basically the new Tier 6 ship? Or the Tier 7, I should say.
No.
The tier 6 with the upgrade on.
No. They announced a legendary Galaxy Dreadnought, Terran Galaxy Dreadnought.
Really?
Really.
What about our legendary Klingons, folks?
Well, this actually has mirror involved with which our account unlocks. Mirror. It will come with. Here's what it comes with: a Tier 6 legendary Dreadnought cruiser, account-wide Agony Phaser torpedoes and Agony Phaser torpedoes, account-wide Universal Dual Phaser pistols, Mirror Odyssey uniforms, account-wide Mirror Antares uniforms, Mirror Sierra, Mirror Shorts, Mirror Romulan, and Mirror Bortosk, and Mirror Leda.
Phaser Spinal Lance, Saucer Separation, Antimatter Spreads, Cloaking Device.
Hangar Bay, 5-3 weapon loadout.
Ooh.
This is
But it's the year of the Klingons. I really want to see some more Klingon ships this year.
Yeah, I was hoping they would have done that.
But you realize this whole, we're not going to do Tier 7 ships. No, we're going to do legendary ships.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? And you can do ISS registries for
All your ships.
all your ships.
Except Jemadar.
I don't know if we can do Jem'Hadar or not because I think
But isn't it great? It's the year of the Klingon, and we keep getting Federation
Yeah,
ships.
that's what I was saying.
Well, let's point out also.
I will,
I'm not
I will say that
defending
Yamato's
anything here.
darn pretty.
Yeah, especially with the mirror regalia that you see at the bottom.
Yep.
Okay, I am falling out of my TFO.
Don't follow.
Oh, I did on the other account. I did go through and I got all the stuff for the fire control now. So now it's just doing upgrades on this and getting a couple of techs and still too much stuff.
I'm officially halfway through the event.
Huh? Halfway through.
Yes. 10 out of 20.
Okay, Slaven Biko. Am I saying that right? Slaven Biko? However you say it. Hi, welcome aboard. How are you doing tonight?
Welcome to the Darkmom Consortium live
from Korea.
Wherever.
We're in Korea.
Live from Korea with Brondo Mugi.
Actually, just plain old Brondo Mom. Brondo
North
Mugi
or
ran on
South
the other
Korea?
channel. Pardon?
North or South Korea?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not Brondo Mugi. It's Fleet Mugi. It's our Fleet Mugi.
Let's see. Let me look at it right here. It looks like it is more on the North Korea side at the moment. Let's just do a time check here. We are 2 hours and 31 minutes, 34 seconds from Tier 5 upgrade to our new colony.
Oh, that's why we're going early. Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to be able to celebrate, and then we can do our switch over. Hey, we got a lot of stuff coming up in the next couple of weeks, folks, not the least of which is that 2 weeks from today, which will be October the 29th, is the beginning of our 3rd year on Twitch, believe it or not.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing, right?
So we're going to do something. We're going to do something, man.
Yeah, we're going to take a vacation. Here, you guys run the channel for a while.
We're gonna leave you. It's like, all right, folks, we're walking.
Hey.
We're walking here.
It's time for vacation in Vegas. How about that?
Yeah. Oh man, I so want to do Vegas.
Don't start with this vacation stuff, and we're gonna have to go find Holiday Road, and we're gonna get in trouble for playing that.
Oh, you get Mirror Porthos with this bundle. That'll be worth it right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, hold on a second.
Yeah,
How much is
this bundle actually it's 60.
60?
Considering we got a whole big bunch of Lobby stuff being unlocked.
Is it an account unlock?
Account unlock.
I might have to get this for my new account. They would love it.
I
They could have
get
some
this.
serious fun.
What bundle is that?
It is the Legendary Dreadnought.
Legendary Mirror.
Legendary Mirror Dreadnought.
And they changed the weapon loadout on that freaking Galaxy Dreadnought.
5-3.
Like I said, it's 5-3. This thing's a scimitar.
Scimitar.
Or scimitar.
Scimitar.
This is a scimitar, man.
Federation Scimitar, huh?
Yeah, basically.
Basically, it has a cloak console instead of the built-in cloak, which is blah, but it's got a freaking built-in phaser lance.
With
And I love my
freaking laser
phaser
beam
lance.
stuck to its head.
Freaking
Yeah.
laser beam. No,
It's my starship with a laser stuck on its freaking head.
The Galaxy X is actually one of my favorite Fed ships. I love using that thing.
I use the Galaxy. I was on the Galaxy Dreadnought, aka the Galaxy EX, with my Andorian. Then the Legendaries came out, and I went over to the Galaxy instead. This might put him back in the Dreadnought. I don't know, man. It's tempting.
That trade is pretty freaking.
So we're gonna do some PvP tonight.
Yep, that was the plan.
Sure.
All right.
Fed Klingon, or does it matter?
We're going Klingon today. It's a Klingon day.
Okay, good, because I got a Klingon that needs work.
All right.
What kind of question is that? Of course we're going Klingon!
Klingons!
I will take an invite to Klingon.
All righty, let me grab people out of here.
Let me jump over to. Jump this character from Deep Space over to Sol, and then I will switch over to one of my Klingons.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a new ship. I'm trying to figure out the best way to utilize it.
Which tune are you on, Scott?
Me, I'm on my normal one.
Okay, so you're Federation
Federation
Allied.
side.
Okay. Stick an X.
I can
No,
I can
that's
swap
fine.
over to it.
That's fine. That's okay. Obviously, we're going to run this more than one. Hi, Mr. Dave. How are you doing tonight? Laser beams stuck on their head. It's not just for dinosaurs anymore. All right, here's one, Jason. Oh, I need.
Thank you kindly.
But if we're running KDF, unless you're KDF Allied, Scott, we can't do this. Yeah.
Let me swap. I can swap both.
Okay.
It's PvP. It's private. You're going on 2
Okay,
teams.
that's a good point. You can stick with where you are. Let me close that out. Let me uninvite you, Flint, and I'll go over to private.
Yeah,
Alright.
I mean, very honestly, it's kind of, we don't team up to go PvP unless we have another team we're fighting or somebody who's wanting to be sacrificial lamb. Which I've done this. It's boring.
Who else wants to join us? There's only 3 of us at the moment.
You know,
I do.
I can always, let me, I'll switch over to one of my Klingons and I'll do this with you guys. Just to keep the theme going. Do we want the Gorn or do we want the actual Klingon?
Doesn't matter to me. Gorns are awesome too.
Yeah, I think we'll take the Gorn with the big damage monster.
Hold on. We've got 5 people. Do we need to get 10 people to do a 5 versus 5?
No.
You just assign them to teams?
Right.
Okay.
You just assign to teams. As long as you have one person on each. As long as we have at least one person on team 2, we're good.
Okay. We have 6. We're going to need 4 more folks to jump in and...
We don't need 4 more.
Oh, okay. We can go with 6?
We can go with 6.
We can just do 3v3
Okay.
if you want.
For example, I just went over to team 2
Okay.
as you did, Mom, and we now can actually do some of these things.
I just picked at random. Okay, how do I key this up, DT?
Just pick one. Just pick one of the ones and go. Change the round thing. Change the round thing first before you do it.
The round thing. I love the terminology.
Yeah.
The round
Basically,
thing.
change it. You see where it says 30 over there? You want to cut that one down, or else it's going to be the best of
30 rounds.
The first, yeah.
Okay, I'm not seeing that.
The first. Okay, far right side, lower corner.
It doesn't say anything in the far right side lower corner.
Okay, click on PvP.
I am on PvP.
Okay.
Hang on a second. There we go. Yes, I'm on PvP. Let's see. There we go. No, it's set to 15. If we do arena, it's set for 15.
I'd set it for 5.
15 plus for rewards. Do we want rewards out of this? Yeah, what the heck? If we're doing this, let's get rewards.
Some of us will die quick, so it's not going to matter.
Okay. We can have some fun.
Rewards! Yay!
My link didn't work? Thank you, Sov. And of course I've turned it off. I will have to go redo my link. I apologize.
What link is that?
Well, Umbersong, we do PvP for the sole purpose of getting the gosh darn universal and having some fun. And nothing else. So, yeah, it's just fine. Everybody ready?
Because we're not good at PvP. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah. Okay, I have in theory, I've queued us up. There we go, Task Force assembled.
Yep.
And we'll wait patiently.
It'll pop up when it's ready for us, but yeah. But yeah, you can do a 5-on-5 arena with just 2 people as long as they're on different, as long as they're on different teams.
See if that works, Sov.
Sir Rose, you have a hot mic, sir.
Yep, here we go. PvP with people who have a good sense of humor is great. PvP who take it seriously. I timed out.
If you have a sense of humor, okay, no killing each other until Mom gets back in, okay?
City sail.
I pay for awesome internet, but I tend to get kicked out of this at least a few times a day.
It happens to me too, so don't. I see Mom's ship.
The big mom ship. So we got 2 teams here.
Yep.
2 teams of 3.
Good night, Ed.
Yep.
Sleep well. I'll talk to you in the morning, I think.
Hi, Dad.
If you wind up having real life, no problems. I'll just do stuff. Friday is Ed's real life day, so
Yeah.
how dare he have a real life?
I know, right?
I mean, I should be all he needs for life. Playing Star Trek and chatting with me. But no, he likes things like food and people coming to visit him and take care of him and chat with him.
Food is kind of important.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Well, I tried. Got him down to 47.
Huh. Clearly my Google foo is not working. Boy, you take a lot of damage there, sir. That thing was not dying.
No, it was not.
Haven't even started yet. Oh, it looks like I'm gonna die.
Don't die.
Yeah,
I guess it might be done.
it isn't. Welcome to the party.
Ow.
I'd say I'm that good, but I know for a fact it's got to be DT doing all the damage. I'm just here to help.
I'll take all the help we can get, man.
Hey, Duffy, how do you like those slavers? For pets?
It's all right. They find me stuff, so
Yeah,
They find you stuff?
they find
Yeah.
you stuff. That's one
That
reason
could
I was
bring
looking
you
at them.
Tribbles.
yeah, they bring you dead tribbles too.
After all, he's got a Farazian cruise, so they just bring him dead tribbles, show how mighty they are.
You know, there's a picture there. So DT's. Go ahead.
If I ever noticed the caption where it says, "You have received a dead tribble from your slavers," I'll definitely,
There is a meme to be made there.
yeah. We robbed their ship. All we found is this dead tribble. Really? That's all you found?
Wasn't me. Could be worse.
Oh yeah, could be worse.
So WC says, real life food. Should I have the salad or be bad and have the pizza? Gaming food. Do I want the thing that gives extra HP or the other thing that gives us regen? So yeah.
Can anyone see my ship?
No, where are you? I'm dead at the moment,
it's
so.
having an epileptic fit.
Okay.
Okay.
So, for the record, you
Yes.
cannot assimilate a person's ship during PvP.
No, you can't.
Right.
Yeah.
Otherwise, then I have a pet Gorn.
Okay, I see Duffy.
It does not work that way.
Apparently not.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm just constantly rubber banding in the circle.
Ooh, ouch.
Yeah, they said they fixed that, didn't they?
It's better in some things, not in everything. But it is better in some things. Yeah, I went boom. So I have 2 sets of keybinds, one for this account and a completely different set for the other account. And I get into the stupid of start clicking on the wrong account keybinds and it's not working, damn it. Excuse me, darn it. And, oh yeah, wrong keybinds. Speaking of keybinds, somebody texted me with a really good question while I was at work. Trying not to scream at a very frustrating day. Regarding what I think you were referring to was how to set up the tray in terms of maximizing effectiveness for cooldowns and how to, you know, get your biggest bang for the buck, as it were. Is that a good rough summation of that?
Yeah.
It's a good question. It's certainly one worth talking about, but let me kill Duffy first. Since somebody's been killing me.
Well, in my defense, you did fly into my grab wall.
Yeah, I did, yeah. Stupid was involved in it from my side. Oh, that wasn't fair. Hi, Lethal. How are you doing tonight?
That's perfect. Audio.
Sov, once we're done shooting each other, I will go grab that website and find a better link for it.
This would totally be better if my ship had a cloak.
I have to admit, I'm liking mine right now.
Oops. No, 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 no.
I do too.
Let's
Hi.
reset that. Nope, that's what I had.
I think we lost somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Our team shrunk.
Yes, our team shrunk.
Did you? Okay.
Yes, and you're
Yeah,
dead. How'd
yeah.
that happen?
I didn't notice
Your warp core breach.
Sorry, not sorry.
My warp core would never do that to anybody. My warp core is friendly and fun.
Really? Okay. Oh, I see that doesn't work in PvP. Okay.
What? Doesn't work in PvP? Oh, gosh darn it.
Probably evasive maneuvers doesn't kick in right away. That's okay. You with me? Oh, your support craft didn't last that long.
So what you're telling me, Mr. Dave, is that you got it at a better price than if you had gotten it today? And is this for next year? Oh, gosh darn it. Pride goeth before a fall. I'm getting my butt kicked here. Well, congratulations. Yeah, it's going to be back at the Rio, right?
Yeah, that's what they're saying for next year's at the
Yeah,
Rio.
for next year's not Star Trek convention. But Mr. Dave has tickets, so I'm sure he will go. And it all depends if they have a Star Trek convention or not. If they don't have it, but they just do this 55-year thing, I don't know. Maybe go and just be a tourist. Something I haven't done in years.
Oh, I'm sure that was something.
Yeah, but gotta have some fun.
Especially with Discovery and Card Season 2 and all that. I'm sure that was something. What I'm thinking they might do is they might focus on the cruise trips.
No, the cruise has been one thing they've wanted put a lot of more focus on lately, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm thinking they're gonna probably just focus on the cruise ships and. Which, yeah.
Cruise ships.
I'm not crazy about them either.
Yeah. Well, we're talking about taking one of the Viking river cruises through Europe next year, providing we can get to Europe next year.
Viking river cruises. Wouldn't you like to get out?
Well, I figured, if we do it the right way, we just go and we do the cruise. If we do it the wrong way, it's we do the cruise and then we have to go visit our relatives and then we're going to go visit people from Trek and all of a sudden it turns into a 3-month vacation. Ah, we are done. Nicely played, everybody.
Okay.
Nicely played.
I'm just looking at the stats here. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun.
All 5, not bad.
Okay, Mr. Dave said signs indicate that
10-5.
Reed Pop is taking over Star Trek convention. More to be announced later. Interesting. I don't know Reed Pop. Well, I've been to Europe, I don't know, 30 or 40 times, but I've never, I've been there once on vacation, twice on vacation kind of, but never for something like that, so that should be totally cool.
I'm gonna play the favorite game.
Considering most of that was 2-on-3, because again we had somebody just vanish off the team.
Well, I
They did
think
pretty good.
I think McGravwell killed him, and then he just never respawned.
I got that.
Which, if that's the case, bad form, man, bad form.
All right, so this is the web, this is from Cryptic Sov. I'll see if that works though. That's interesting. That last
What's in
E
the
doesn't want
box?
to photocopy. Or it doesn't want us.
I didn't think about it until way too late, but I really wish I would have parsed that.
That would have been interesting. Okay, Sav, make sure when you copy that you pick up the last E. It's like one letter too long for the copy paste.
Oh, she's looking for the bundle package or
Yes.
something? Okay.
Put that out there. Yeah, stick the final E there. There we go.
So who's taking over the?
It says Reed
official?
Pop. I don't know Reed Pop. So I'm going to look him up right now. Reed Pop.
There's a link for you on the Discord.
Oh, thank you.
But they do a lot of other conventions and whatnot. Star Trek has possibly a new one that they're going into. I mean, the headline that they have is boldly going where no one has gone before.
Cool.
So that kind of says a lot right there.
Interesting.
Oh, they do the big do a lot of the big Comic-Con stuff.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
But I don't see anything
Okay.
at the moment for.
No, well, if they're still in negotiations, they wouldn't have done it yet. Well, that could be.
They won't be able to announce it until later on if they're going to be able to
they'd
do
have
it.
to sign contracts and all that. Ooh, we should go to Salon du Chocolat in New York. That would be fun.
I mean, I imagine that one of the agreements that CBS is going to want to have is have it be done in Vegas again because that's where they've been for the last 20 years.
Oh, hold on a second. They do Crunchyroll and they do C2E2. Okay. Wonder if they've... Yeah, C2E2 is fairly big in Chicago.
They also do PAX.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw one of the New York events there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if they end up doing it, it's going to be very interesting.
It's been, 10 years since that Creations had it?
I have no clue.
They have had it...
Well, I know they've had it for 5 years because the last
they've had it for 2 decades.
Wow. Mr. Dave says Reed Pop does the Star Wars conventions. So. All right. Who needs to do what? Does anybody need to do endeavors or?
I got all mine done today.
Okay.
I've got to
kill.
I've got to kill 5 Terran ships in the battle zone. Destroy dreadnoughts, 3 of those.
We know
and then phaser damage ground.
We know what killing dreadnoughts means.
Oh no.
Mr. Dave needs to do the TFO. Get in here, Mr. Dave, and we can do the TFO too. All right. Guys want to team up for a little Hive Onslaught Klingon style?
Sure.
All
Sure.
right.
I bought a cannibal tribble today, Mom, so I'm going to start getting tribble carcasses.
Yeah, I meant to send that to you. Hang on one second. I'm going to switch over to a different Klingon here.
Oh, I bought one. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
If you need tribble carcasses, I can just send you my slavers.
No, I need to get rid of a bunch of tribbles that kept spawning up in my new character's inventory.
You know what you'd need to do, what they need to create is an option where you can just beam them into the hold of a Klingon ship.
Yeah, there you go. And then go to the hold and see that there's thousands of them that's multiplied.
Yes, very much like that.
That would be hilarious. And then to have a negative stat effect for having those there without any sort of control in the population. That would be hilarious.
It would be fun. I think they should do that.
I mean, think about it. Especially with Klingons, it wasn't seen as a negative thing.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And they did stuff to the systems as it is anyway, so it would make sense to have negative things done to your ship as a whole.
Umbersong says weaponized tribbles. Yes. I think that would be great. And it should be the next tribble that we can get.
Hey, it's canon. It is canon. Remember, there was a bomb in the tribble to kill Kirk.
There was a bomb in a tribble to... No, there wasn't a bomb in the tribble. No.
Yeah,
no.
one of the DS9 episodes.
It's the DS9 Trials and Tribulations.
Yeah.
Oh, the DS9 one. I'm sorry. I'm thinking TOS.
They put a bomb in the yeah, it's the one where
bomb in the
TOS
tribble.
Yeah, so there's weaponized tribbles.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they sent it back there hoping that it was going to kill them in the past so they can change the future, and yeah.
I will be the greatest Klingon hero. There will be a statue to me holding a tribble in my hand.
Well, and what's funny is the fact that when it came right down to it, they made it so that everyone that was there looked like they fit into the original TOS.
Yeah, they did the Forrest Gump thing to it, where they just digitally inserted them into the original
movie. Yeah.
Yep. All right, give me an X in chat if you would like an invite.
I'll do a quick run with you guys, and I gotta go deal with something else too. So.
How dare you?
How dare you, sir.
Mom, it is Star Trek related, okay?
Oh, well, fine. Heck with that. Don't forget the Borg Tribble. Yes, there is Tribble of Borg. Borg of Tribble? Tribble of Borg.
I really can't. I really am going to be honest. I'm looking forward to this mirror dreadnought.
Yeah.
It's going to come out. It's going to be like 9,000 Zen just to buy it.
No, 6,000. 6,000.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Which was just like like I said, several Lobby outfits, the freaking Rottweiler dog, all account unlock,
7
the NX
uniforms.
registries. Yeah.
7 uniforms that cost you 200 Lobby. That alone, almost worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you have the Rottweilers, the NX registries, or I should say the ISS registries, I should say.
Everyone except for Jem'Hadar. Once again, they get the shaft.
Well, the Klingons, too. I got room for 2 more folks if you'd like to join us for a KDF Hive Onslaught.
Klingons got the registry. The Jem'Hadar were the only ones left out on that one.
Klingons get the registries?
Yep.
Where does it say that?
Klingons get the AKS, the Alliance Klingon ship, and the Romulans get the ARW, Alliance Romulan Robert. The Jem'Hadar and the Nemean get the shaft. They get nothing. Too bad. All right.
Yeah.
What is the mirrored universe Dominion, anyways?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
Nobody's ever seen it, so yeah.
I'm stepping away for a second, guys.
Rainbow Tribble stuck with gambling device. Ooh, crossbreed our tribbles, the gambling device and a tribble.
Oh no, that would be interesting.
How is that going to work?
Don't know.
I mean, I've heard of some really crazy BDSM stuff, but that's just across the line, I think.
Not going there. Oh, fuck, Klingon style. Yeah, Sav, you've seen that video, right? Everyone's seen the
Klingon style.
Everyone's seen that, right? Right.
What I would like to have is a rigged gambling device like Forecast.
Mine always seems to come up positive, so I think it is rigged.
And if it doesn't come out positive, you just wait till it's done, then run it again.
Mm-hmm. All right, who's joining us? We got room for 2 more folks to do Hive Onslaught. Come
That's
on.
strange.
Come on. You know you wanna.
I redesigned I used the Vorcha skin with there's a Chronos 1 color scheme for the Vorcha thing now. I use a bunch of different Vorcha-esque parts. I like how my ship's looking. It's just sleek and deadly for a big giant monster who wants to murder everything.
Sleek, deadly, giant monster. Sleek and giant don't always go together, you know.
But the ship is sexy.
Okay, well, we're waiting for some more people.
It's very bad when you hear a sexy Gorn voice.
Really important question, and everybody out there in chat can chime in. When you're setting up your tray, especially if you're going to use hotkeys to make them go, what is your order of preference in terms of how do you balance your time, cooldown, what you need to go? Everybody's got their own ways, but I was curious, and we were actually kind of shortly texting about it during my lunch break.
Are we talking space or ground here?
We're talking space. I don't use keybinds.
Here's what I do in space. I've been using one on ground recently, which just sets everything off that I wanted. I have a weapon. I have one that goes off my spacebar, which I spam. Everybody tends to spam a lot for weapon fire.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll tend to have the stuff I want to go quickly, like for example, here. I'm just looking at my Klingon, who doesn't have some stuff that others have, that my other characters have. But I have first point is tactical team because I'm going to take hits. Emergency power to weapons, attack pattern beta, chemosite, then beam overload and torpedo spread. The stuff I want to always go off.
Mm-hmm.
Then because I have ultimate tactical, there's focused frenzy, recursive shearing, and then I have one of my cooldown points, which is aux to battery.
And that's all in your fire sequence?
That's all in my fire sequence. Then I have my secondary stuff, which is boost for things. So there I have Domino, because I don't always want Domino going off when the time comes. I want to keep my Domino because I can't do anything about its cooldown, so I want it to go off at times. And I have Intel team here on this character. I have my red matter capacitor. Then off the same point you have, I got what little shieldings I have, and I have what little hull heals I have, which are different sets of hotkeys, but my primary ones all just the stuff that's going to make my weapons go off as quickly as possible for the best damage they can do.
Okay. One thing I tend to put in a primary position if I've got it is Photonic Officer, because that's something I want to get going.
I don't have a seat for Photonic Officer on this ship.
Mm-hmm. I don't have this one.
Which is why this is an aux to bat build, which needs another officer, but that's another story.
So mine tends to be for my firing sequence, attack pattern beta, because you get a 10-second weapon upgrade. Then into beam overload 3, chemosite. And then I've got my Lotus, which takes, because it's a 2-minute cooldown on it, it's not in that primary one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go into emergency power to shields in that order, just because I don't have a lot of other things. I can switch that around, actually.
Yeah.
One of the other ones that in the last position sometimes is the emergency power to weapons, which I'm going to switch out just for the moment. Throw you out of there. But I've got one line that is just my weapons, and then I've got one line that's triggered on the back one, which is all the boosts, so that would be the domino. Some of the other minor ones. Everything else is set up separately for shields for one key and heals for another key.
Yeah.
But it really is, what's the most important I always have going off first, and if it's photonic officer, if that's an option, I like that one to be the first one.
Should probably be, I think photonic officer should be last because the cooldown is after go.
No. Albuquerque, it's KDF, not Fed. You're in the right place. Don't leave us. You're good.
Yeah, Albuquerque.
Come on back. You were good with Karen. Or Karen. It's Klingon night. It's Klingon style tonight. Come back to us.
I think Lex screwed him up that one.
Yeah, no. We're doing all KDF tonight.
Okay.
Okay. I'll invite you back then. Oh, there you go. All right. Are you guys ready to do this?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, you got... All right. All right, let's do this. Yeah. I had to go change a couple things anyway because I realized that I have 2 Aux to batch of things.
Uh-oh. Albuquerque, what level are you? Mr. Dave, what level are you? It says you're too low.
Who's not in the level 50s?
Oh, Hive Onslaught's 45, isn't it?
Hive Onslaught's 50.
Okay.
Sov says that doorknob of a Kender would take so long telling about the time his uncle Trap Springer was in a similar predicament that he'd totally forget what he was supposed to be doing.
Somebody's been reading their Dragonlance.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
That's one of my characters named after a Dragonlance character.
I know.
I take it you read Dragonlance too.
I did, yeah. Which is why there's a part of me that wants to go make tennis half Ferengi or something.
See if that worked. That might not work. It might not be enough room for all of it. Yes, we were just talking about that, Beelzemon.
I see a tiny little creature.
Yes, we were just talking about getting the new dread.
It is running.
Okay,
it stopped running.
Stopped running? How about if I queue us up again?
Okay, I'm trying to figure out where I need to go.
Where you need to go?
I'm trying to go by Bridge Officer Manual.
Klingon?
This way. He's going the right way now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weeble?
We'll do that after this.
Okay. In the barracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the barracks.
I chase him into the barracks.
Okay.
This big giant Gorn, this tiny little.
And then you go down the staircase or down the little ramp thing. All right, hang on a second. We'll grab
Tiny
that.
little guy with that big gun right there.
Yes, but you're leveled at my leg. I might lose a leg. I'm leveled at your head.
I retrained this tune, right? I guess that's okay, good.
I cannot type.
Problem when you have so many characters, you never remember which one you retrained, which one you didn't.
That's why I just went through, started at the top, and this went all the way down. I finally got everybody. So
do like one a day.
I didn't do one a day. I did it over like 3 days. And then I made new characters.
Did I do
worse.
this one or not?
I did like 3 that I played the most.
Okay. Yes, I did do this.
The first day I did the 3 I played the most, then I just started going. Like I said, started going through all the secondaries. I've been playing my Gorn a lot, so he was one of the first ones I did. Because for my ground build, I need some more material.
The legendary Dreadnought Cruiser T6 is a ship born of needs, not wants, and the solemn realization made for a starship that is a presence of sad fear. The Federation wants to strive to be peaceful, and so the Galaxy Cruiser came to be. Yeah, really, they could hire me to do some proofreading. I'd be happy to do it. Discounted prices. Somebody
Just because you like
needs...
the game so much?
Yeah, really. Also because I'm a suck-up.
Yeah.
They should hire you.
Hey, I'll help with that. So.
Can I ask everyone a question?
Sure.
Sure.
All right.
Well, you may not like the answer.
I probably won't. Recently, I got an Infinity Prize pack, a weapons pack.
Yes.
And I'm looking at the more details. It tells me everything that I want that I could get.
Yes.
There's a lot of weapons, and
Yes.
the one I really want is the sensor-linked weapon.
Yes.
Great. So I smile and I click on use.
Yes.
And the only one that is not available is the sensor link.
It'll be in the Discovery Phaser and Disruptor pack.
Okay.
That should be in there.
There's a Discovery, Disruptor, or Phaser weapon.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
sensor
right.
link. Okay.
And it's gonna be and there's gonna be random, so you don't know what you.
yeah.
Well, at least it's.
Yeah, Ed was actually
Whatever.
pointing that out this morning, so you're not the first person to ask about it.
Another question.
Use.
The other thing that I won is a T5 ship from
Yes.
an Infinity pack.
Yes.
Nah, I don't care about the ships too much, but do you think there's anything useful to look for as far as like consoles in some of these ships?
In the T5s? No, not really.
Yeah.
Console-wise, probably not really, but some of them will unlock hangar pets for some.
Oh, that's a good point, yeah. I hadn't thought of that.
Okay.
The Tholian Mesh Weaver unlocks Tholian Mesh Weaver hangar pet for, not the Mesh Weaver.
Web spinners.
No, it's the frigate one.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing I
remember.
was thinking, if I get this for this tune, do you think I'll be able to transfer it to another tune?
No.
If you leave it in the box, yeah.
No, not on
leave it-
Infinities.
If he leaves it, if he chooses the ship but doesn't open the ship, then yes. If he does open the ship,
Yeah.
he's doomed.
Okay.
All right. Well, I got a Romulan character.
Because when you when you get the box, you pick the ship and the ship's in a box. As long as you don't unbox.
Okay.
So,
Perfect.
Beelzebub,
Thank
as
you.
soon as we're done here, we can talk a little bit more about the Dreadnought, because it is cool. But it's a bundle, 6,000 Zen, I believe. So an account unlock, and it's not just the ship, but mirror variants, Lobby
Yeah.
costumes,
You will have the account trait when you get that ship done,
a doggo.
which is the good beam overload trait.
No, I'll pay the money just for a good doggo.
Oh.
What do we miss? Ugh, come on.
2 more ships over here, 2 tag
Okay.
views.
So Federation and Federation aligned, 1.5 hull, 1.1 shield modifier, 5 up front, 3 in the back, 4 device slots. What have we got for 4 attack, 5 engineering, 2 science, base turn right, meh. Sorry, but meh, base turn right.
Yeah, Galaxy's always has a
I
mad
know.
term rate, so
But phaser spinal lance, supplementals, sausage separation, antimatter spread.
it doesn't always hit too well, but when it does, it's devastating.
Console, Best Hope of the Empire is the new trait unlock.
Yeah.
Polarity shift and subsystem redundancies. Okay.
Oh.
There she is.
Where is she? Where is she? There she is.
Yep.
Hey, for some reason I was able to target the Aquarius that ejected.
Oh, nice.
I didn't blow it up. I couldn't do any damage to it, but I was able to target it.
There we go. Concentrating our firepower. Take out the toothbrush holders. Toothpaste holders. Toothbrush holders. I always get those mixed up.
Go to Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Yep, that hurt. I always forget exposed.
That's why I have those drones, man. They heal me.
Oh, what? What? Oh, plasma lance. That's what I want the phaser lance for. Retribution. It's payback time, Borg lady.
Dude.
Destroy this vessel, and I will claim
Feedback pulse
another.
unless somebody can stop it.
Nope. Too far away.
I don't have a sub nuke on this tune.
I'm holding off. I'm just holding off and.
Oh, works for me. I got it.
All right, here we go. Feedback pulse is down.
Yeah, with the pretty lights.
It is pretty.
I am Borg.
No, you're.
I am eternal.
I am eternal. Well, not anymore. You're not.
Is not the end.
Actually, scrap it.
No,
Oh, I'm
You
thinking.
are-
Yeah, it kinda is, you know.
this is the end. My only
Just
friend.
technically
The
kind of
end.
the end.
The end. It's only a end.
You did not hear
Could
the
we
song
come
by
back-
Jim Morrison,
can we-
a great
come back and
Klingon
play
poet.
Yeah.
You have not heard the.
Yes, that was me.
Umber Song says, I am Splat. Quite so. Quite so.
Okay.
Sov says DT.
Yes.
Yeah. Call the doctor.
Okay, I am trying to figure out. I am trying to turn the ship that I'm flying right now into a really good Oxtabat build.
Not my forte, but I'll bet you somebody here knows that.
You need the technician officers. You need the cold-hearted trait.
I got the cold-hearted trait.
Cool.
What technician officers? You talking about the duty officers?
The bridge officers, yeah. Or
The duty officers. What do I have out there? I know which ones you're talking about. I just can't remember who they are.
All right, Savia. I'm happy with 30, but no, Sav.
I've got the green
Unbelievable.
one. Recharge of bridge officer abilities reduce after auxiliary to battery.
Trooper says 3 blue technician offs are cheap enough. Good point.
you
They are.
kind of want to do the Nebula assignment. I gotta look on the galaxy map later.
Yeah.
That's the one that you gotta get the officer from the. You gotta get
Yeah,
the officer. From
I
there,
know.
the
I
purple
do
ones.
know which one you're talking about. The purple ones. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, what? It's probably going to be a while to get for me to get those on this character. But I mean, what else do I need to do that? Because
Well,
that's why I'm here. I'm trying to figure out what.
The key points are the technicians. You want two engineers who have aux to bat because there's going to be because the cooldown's staggered, so it'll always be going. So you can keep that going off.
Am I reading that right stuff? 434?
Yeah, you're reading it right.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Betran Cluster 7 assignment chain.
What are your beams shooting at? Anvils at them? Like, holy crap.
Okay.
And anvil's black and shiny. It weighs a ton or two. Watch out, my goofy friend, or one will fall on you. That's Saw's freaking TFO. and then the bad guys go, "Who, me? Clang. That's what happens. It's made of solid iron.
By the way, WC says Twitter is officially down. It's hit the news. So something's up or down with Twitter. My world has just ended. I'm distraught.
Twitter's down?
Twitter's down? Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm able to get on Twitter.
See,
But can you
Twitter is
post
having
to
a
it?
major outage. Twitter's website was down Thursday afternoon with users who tried to visit the service greeted by an error message. A note on the company's status website showed that Twitter was investigating an irregularity with its application programming interface, or API, which isn't functioning. The recent issue was caused by an inadvertent change we made to our internal systems. Twitter should be working for everyone within the next few hours. I like that. It was an
Okay.
inadvertent change. No, you did it intentionally? Seriously.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to jump out, take care of another call. Mom, if you can ping me when we get close, I'll try to at least show it back for that.
What do you
Okay.
mean by ping you?
Just hit my Skype. Just
Okay.
hit my Skype or
I
something.
can hit your Skype. I just want to make sure
Because I would.
you didn't mean
that's
send you
what
a
I mean
phone
by
call.
ping.
Okay.
I've got on this Oxtabat, I've only got one tactical seat, and it's a lieutenant commander. I'm trying to figure what would be good to put in those. Because right now, well, I mean, I'm probably gonna swap out the mines that I've got. I've got mines on it right now. I'm probably gonna swap those out with just beams. So I've got right now. I've got beam overload, mine dispersal beta, and then fire out will 3.
I'm not knowledgeable in Oxtabat builds, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
Definitely not my forte in terms of builds. No build is my forte.
Well, that's my problem. I really don't have a forte either. I like science builds the best. They're
Yeah.
my favorite. But not exactly my forte.
Okay, the short update is basically what you're hearing. The 3 technician deaths, reducing cooldown, cold-hearted ship trait, reduces cooldown. Anything else? No, that's an old one. Trying to find you something that's current information. Yeah, so they're using beam fire at will, scatter volley, attack pattern beta, and directed energy modulation.
Attack pattern beta?
Uh-huh. It debuffs your target's damage resistance.
Oh, okay.
So let's see. Yeah, it's fairly simple, according to this. The reduction stack, so you want to try and get the 3 purples. Let's see. Ideally, 2 lieutenant engineering officer abilities with Oxtabat.
At least.
Well, I've got a lieutenant and a lieutenant commander Oxtabat, and then engineering 1, and then I got unstable warp bubble.
Is there a reason you're using that? Just out of curiosity.
Well, because I didn't know what else to put there.
Oh, okay. As long as there's a good reason.
Basically, yeah. As long they said directed energy modulation, I could swap that out for that. This is a engineering intel slot, so the lieutenant commander slot is actually filled with electromagnetic pulse probe. And I'm kind of wondering if there might be a better one than that.
Okay, I'm trying to see if there's anything else in here.
And then I've got a reverse shield polarity, and then intelligence team 1.
Yeah, if I don't know if this is a Federation bridge or officer, or if it's Klingon or strictly Federation, but it's the officer you really want to get is Marion Francis Dulmer.
Yeah, I think that would probably be the
Federation.
Yeah.
Well, I know where to get the one I need.
Well, she could
but
have
it's going to
defected.
take
You
time
never know.
to get there. But
Great.
It's going to take time. To get
I
there.
love it that it's Marion Francis, because those are both names that could be male or female.
Of course.
Can't be Mary Francine. Can't be Mark Frank. But no. You have to pick the obscure ones.
Yeah.
So you're not Princess of Cookies anymore, Sov? Is that what you're telling us? The question number song is, if you are doing it on a ship that cloaks, are you actually doing it, or are you just flying around there and waiting for it to end? Are you AFKing it in your cloak?
Oh, if they're doing that, I went through there with my cloak on, but I was rescuing.
So were you able to beam up while you've got your cloak on?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. My battle cloak, at least.
Okay.
This ship's got a battle cloak on it.
Yeah, I feel bad for the poor people stuck on Mars as it's blowing up. It's not their fault. Well, that's not what I was looking for. Okay, Marion Francis Dulmer, who is indeed Federation, and apparently is a guy. It's hard to tell entirely, but is going for 30 million.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. What is the aceton? The
Aceton?
do?
It soaks up energy from, well, usually used by the other guy, but it soaks up energy, so energy weapons and even the motion of the starship itself is somewhat absorbed, so the more that they dump energy into it, the less effective they are. It was used in the TNG episode Booby Trap, I want to say.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I knew it was something like that. Let's see if there's a Klingon equivalent to it.
I think in that episode there's actually 3 of them focused on the Enterprise, but
Interesting. This duty officer is a reference to the Department of Temporal Investigations agent from the Star Trek Deep Space Nine episode Trials and Tribulations. His last name and that of his partner Luxley are anagrams of Mulder and Scully. So there you go.
That part I knew, yeah.
But yeah, strictly Federation. I don't see a Klingon equivalent.
There's one, I don't remember what the name was, though.
There usually
and
is.
They don't like time jokes. Sorry.
Beal's mom, you means if somebody's AFKing synthwave? In number song, yes. It's. I've found the music humorous, though the synth of the music, while appropriate in terms of names, kind of gets grating. It's like listening to Sonic the Hedgehog playing in the background for too long. Sorry.
That bad, huh?
Yeah. But I like Holst. I really do. I like that particular piece. Just not on synth. All right, folks, I'm being boring here, just chit-chatting away. We still have just over 2 hours, just under 2 hours. How much time do we have left? 1 hour, 33 minutes. Don't forget. Let's see. Mars is nice. Jupiter's my favorite, though. Jupiter's magnificent and powerful and all that good stuff. I found it weird, though, that I grew up in a household where classical music, and I realized that it's not technically classical music, was played all the time, and I still never heard that until, I was probably 22, 23.
Really?
Mm-hmm. My parents weren't musically illiterate, but for whatever reason, that's a piece I just never heard. Though I will have to say my taste in music has definitely changed. My husband and I have completely different tastes in speakers, and since he bought the speakers, he got to pick out which ones they were. And so I don't listen very much anymore. There was that part of me going, if I have to sell everything in the house, yeah, the speakers are going first.
So he chose the speakers.
Yeah, he chose the speakers. And I think it's a male versus female things. I think males are more perceptive to music in the lower frequency. This is just my theory. I can't prove it. And women are more sensitive to the high pitches. So to compensate, men like speakers that are a little bit brighter, and women tend to like speakers that are a little bit more mid-range and bass.
Could be.
But because men tend to buy more speakers than women do, for whatever reason. All right, who wants to do something? Who needs stuff that they need to do?
Well, I need to go to the Terran. I have to destroy. I only have to destroy 5 Terran ships in the battle zone,
Well, that should
and then I have to do ground damage.
Well, I think we could all zip off to go do some Terran damage. Who would like to join us for a round at the Terran battle zone?
Sure.
Give me an X in chat and we'll go off battling.
To the Badlands.
To the actually, you know what? We don't even have. Yeah, we kind of do have
Yeah,
to
I was
team.
going to say, do we really have to?
Only to make sure we get in the same instance.
Yeah.
That's about it. Once we get there, we can break up and do whatever the heck we want to. But it's easier to see where everybody is.
Transwarp there? No.
No,
It is.
you
Yeah,
can't
we can
transwarp
go
there
to
technically.
Defara.
Well,
Yeah, we can go to the Defara and then just
Yep. That's,
hop over from there.
like Gemma Dark and kinda transwarp there.
oh shoot! I've got a 6-minute cooldown. All right. So
So where are you at then?
I'm at Kronos, but if you pick up Storm Cloud's Gather, then you can use that one, and that'll take you to Deep Space Nine, and it's not far from there.
Used to be a mission in the Badlands too. I can't remember.
No, there's one that takes you to the Badlands, but I believe it starts at Bajor.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hold off just a bit, guys.
Streak to cancel jump up. Oh, I don't want to streak to cancel jump up. Later. I want to.
You're roboting a bit.
Oh, sorry.
No need to apologize. Who knows what's coming up this weekend? Is there anything this weekend aside from the KDF Sims that Ed's running?
No, I thought he was taking this week off.
I did too, but he's got a big thing up.
Oh.
For the red upgrade, Invasion Sims on Saturday, doing until done. So he's decided to run them on Saturday, but only Saturday.
Oh, that's right. We have to upgrade the morale one, right?
Yeah, I think the next one we want to do is the red one. Let me take a look here.
Yeah, develop morale. Well, no, that's
Yeah.
needs dilithium.
Well, those, yeah, but we're going to have the big upgrade for that one as soon as we get to...
Oh. Okay.
So Ed's trying to keep that stocked up, and then we're going to have to focus on the yellow after that. Here, I'll throw in some dilithium. There you go. I hate it when it almost fills, but not quite.
Which one you dumping dilithium into?
Hopefully the one that's now done.
Okay.
I tried to fill develop morale. It says it put it in, but I'm not seeing it there.
Yeah, it's not showing up. Hang on, I'm going to refresh the window. Because sometimes see things again.
Oh, I guess we're in the Voth one.
Okay.
No, excuse me, we're in the Terran. Perfect. Perfect, they're all just here for you. You can take them all.
So I should not open my grab wheel to 55. This tune's not as powerful as my other one.
Oh, wow. Mr. Dave, that's cool. Well, that was awesome. I got nothing for that. Well, if Reed Pop takes it over, I'm wondering if they're still going to do an August event or if they're going to change the time of year.
Hard to say, because summertime is usually pretty good for
yeah.
tourist season.
Yeah, it's awesome. Most of the conventions are set for those summers.
Yeah.
Let's hit the center.
Hit in the center.
I don't know that August is popular for Vegas. It's somebody already got it. Well, gosh darn them. That leaves us with the two ones around the outside. How about we hit the 6 o'clock position because it looks like you're going there.
Yeah.
I'll follow you.
Actually, I'm just going to the 9 o'clock
Okay,
position.
you go to 9. Tell you what,
Either way.
I'll go over and hit 5 o'clock, and maybe we can get to the end on this one and get ourselves some planet killers.
Sure. I won't be planet killers. It'll be the
I think you're in the wrong.
Whichever. You guys know what I meant.
Yeah.
The big bosses.
The thingies that need to die.
The thingies that need to die. That's the correct term for it, yes.
Yeah.
You know, Umbersong, I've gone to Vegas almost every month of the year, except I think for December. I used to be based out of Las Vegas for the West Coast side of my business, and I would always stay at the Hilton, and that meant every night when I was done with work, I'd go down and play at the Experience. To the extent that they'd just be like, yeah, just come on in, we're not going to charge you again. Ooh. You want to go downstairs and see what we do underground? Yes. Okay.
Yeah, Vegas has got conventions pretty much all year round.
Yeah, but I will say August in Vegas is toasty.
Yeah.
From what I've been informed, it's toasty all year.
Actually, the first time I was there was in April, and you know, I thought I had clothes that were appropriate for it. I had to go out and get a sweatshirt and pants because it was like 50 degrees. It was really cold.
That's been chilly.
It's fine during the days, but you know, we're out at night and going to see different things at night. This is when my son was still very young, like 8. So quite chilly.
Once the desert cools off, there's nothing really to stop the cold air.
Yeah,
moving around.
so true. Well, when we were there for Vegas the last time, even at night, it was still incredibly hot. And, of course, I convinced DT that we should walk back from the strip to the apartment, which is really a long walk. And it was hot. And we were tired. No, 50 is not nice, Umbra. It's 45 degrees here at the moment, or it was a few minutes ago. And I'm here in a sweatshirt and jacket. In my apartment, I'm sitting in a sweatshirt and jacket. with the heat on. So no, I'll take the 80 degrees any day. Umber says she's part Andor, or maybe you're part Breen. Did you think about that? Ed and I revisited the Breen arc this morning.
I have to do that on my my Delta trip yet.
It's kind of interesting. It's one of the older episodes that actually dates back to 2010, to September of 2010, so it goes way back. And a lot of the little things that have become standard in the games aren't there.
Yeah.
So it's a very short mission, very short series of missions. Still have some of the prettiest maps out there.
I think that came in with the Farah, and I think that was one of the first battle zones.
Yep.
In fact, I think it was the first battle zone.
I think so too.
Which one?
Tefera.
Yeah.
Way back, long ago.
Yeah, it was the first battle on the grid.
Yeah.
Maybe we should go take a run over to Tefera tonight.
Good.
Well, Umbra, I don't know where you are, but you're welcome to come here and have my 50-degree weather if you'll bring me some warmth.
The portal is closed. Excellent work.
I am willing to trade people warm weather for cold weather. Though I shouldn't complain, it was into the 70s until about this time last night. And a cold front came through this morning. It's still pleasant enough. And about 8:45, I'm sitting at my desk, and all of a sudden I hear, look out the window, it's pouring rain. Okay, not so bad. I can live with that. Then I go out to sit in my car and talk to somebody on the phone, and it's pouring rain, and the temperature begins to drop.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, not fun.
It's snowing here.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, you can keep that.
Isn't it early?
No, it usually snows around here.
All right. How far north are you?
Edmonton.
Okay.
I think it's the furthest north capital city in Canada.
All right. I didn't realize you were that far north.
But it usually doesn't last that long in October.
Okay.
Just during the day, it'll melt right away. It still warms up above 0 degrees. All right.
So I'm at the next power station.
I see you. And that pesky frigate came in behind you.
NWT Marhawkman? Northwestern Territories?
Not that far north.
Northwest Texas.
NWT is Northwest Territory.
That's what I thought.
NWD's where?
Northwest.
NWT. And yeah, it gets really cold there. I was offered a job in Yellowknife up there once, and I looked at the Weather Channel and went, F no.
Well, it's considerably warmer where I'm at than in Chicago, and it's only 200 miles south.
Yeah, I know you guys get some cold weather in Chicago.
Chicago gets brutal. If you're in the city proper, the temperatures, because of the winds coming off the lake, can get bone-chilling.
Technically, more Hawkman is the Yukon territories of eastern Alaska. They're just as cold in the wintertime. I've seen temperatures on the news channel up there at minus 60 degrees Celsius. That's not including the windshield.
I was chatting with a coworker today and mentioning that it's been warm, and he goes, "Yeah, but it'll get warm again." Might not. But that we'd had a Christmas almost 40 years ago where it was 70 degrees on Christmas Day, and by the first week of January, it was 40 below.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
Yeah. It was so cold that I was having to take the batteries out of the car at night and put them inside my house so that I could get the car started in the morning. And of course, that's when my husband was in Las Vegas for a week. I'm like, great. Thank you, sweetie.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Old Lake, Alberta. Yep, that's a nice place to be.
Wow. Good name, though.
That is the home of the Canadian Air Force weapon range.
Wow.
Used to deliver there all the time. The orientation video is kind of a joke, but if you see ammunition in the ditch on the side of the road, do not stop to take a picture of it. Well, no kidding.
I'll write that down. Like when I was in Australia, and my friend's like, "See that big black thing on the ground?" No. She goes, "That thing there?" "Oh, yeah." She goes, "That's a poisonous snake. Please don't touch it. In fact, don't even get out of the car on that side. Get out of the car on this side." How about if I just stay in the car?
Yeah, that sounds like a better idea. I might just like get on the plane and leave. Yeah, that is actually possible, my friend. That is indeed possible. It really sucks when that happens.
Oh my god.
I haven't had that happen to me, but I've heard stories.
That's amazing. My brother lives in the UP, where amazingly it doesn't get as cold as it does in Chicago, but 10 feet of snow in a winter is completely normal.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yep. The hardest part is where the heck do you put the snow at some point?
On the lawn.
Oh no! It's they have doors on the second story of houses because it's entirely possible you will be snowed into your house and you have to get out through the second level. Very common.
Yeah. That's very common. One of the biggest things is, like where I was at in Michigan, we would ship the snow somewhere else.
Yeah. The reason Michigan's maximum security prisoners in the UP. Go ahead, escape. We dare ya. Exactly. But okay, so we have the stations out.
No, we have the stations out.
I have to say, I totally love the UP.
I'm gonna go towards the Klingon station.
I haven't been there in years. I probably should go up there one of these days. Then I'll see that my brother's gotten old and I'll feel bad. I, of course, have not gotten old in all these years. I've stayed youthful. Yes, my husband wanted to move back to Minnesota at some point.
I
have no clue. I've been there.
I've driven through there.
I went there for a bike ride once, and I went there to see a play once, and okay, yeah, that's really nice, but no, it's cold. Are you guys out of your minds? It's the middle of summer and I'm wearing a jacket. Oh, but it gets warm once in a while. No. Once in a while doesn't cut it. I want warm. Cold very rarely.
Why do you think I moved to California?
But you moved from Vegas. It's not like it's warmer in California than Vegas, except with a few exceptions.
Vegas was too hot for me.
I can actually see that.
What? It's a dry heat.
Yeah, it's a dry heat in your oven too, but I don't want to live in it.
A bonfire is a dry heat. You don't see me sticking my ass in that.
Oh, people say that at wintertime here too. Oh, it's a dry cold. What the hell does that mean?
That means it's not gonna snow.
It's like freeze dried.
No, I've been in dry cold.
Your ass literally freezes off. It's like no. Doesn't matter if it's dry or cold or wet cold. It's still cold.
Yeah, Chicago is the most miserable cold there is. It's amazing.
We get all the wind off the Great Lakes too.
Yeah. Well, Chicago proper is miserable in the winter. I was at the University of Chicago hospitals for 7 years. And you can't dress for it. You cannot put on enough layers.
No, you can't.
Especially when you're standing outside waiting for the train or the bus and you can't feel your legs anymore. And then you get on the train or the bus and there's no heat that day. And you're going to be on it for an hour and then you get a good half an hour walk to your office. No. It was just nasty. Awesome work, though. So a dry cold means you get a nosebleed? Okay, I get that then.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you can get them in I get them in the wintertime.
Ooh, the heated motorcycle suit. That sounds delicious.
A lot of police officers wear those during the winters. A lot of motorcycle police.
Don't blame them.
Motorcycles in winter, reason my man.
What'd you say?
Motorcycles in winter just don't mix for me.
Well, motorcycles and ice don't mix, but if you have just a dry, cold day...
Well, any vehicle and ice don't mix.
Yeah.
So this is interesting. You've got all three bases
going. As long as
going.
you stay warm, you're going to be good on most cold days, at least in my area.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, like, riding a motorcycle, like, exposed to the wind, going down the road, or in my nice warm cab truck. Like, I'm sorry, but...
I will say I enjoy bicycling to about maybe 30 degrees, because I've got the gear for it. But below 30 degrees, it's no longer fun. There's no way to get warm enough, and then you get back in someplace, and then you realize you have to get back home.
I see people downtown here riding a bicycle at like minus 40. I'm like, you guys are nuts.
Yep.
Nuts.
Yep, I totally agree with that.
And then they'll turn around and complain that it's too cold and blah, blah, blah. They're getting all these frostbites. And so, what are you doing riding a bike for?
Yeah.
Exercise? Maybe they can't afford a car or...
Well, I mean, fine, but take the bus. Like, I don't know.
No, all of them cost money. If you got a bike, especially a POS bike, you can still get around.
Yeah, I just in minus 40. I'm thinking, no, I'm not going to do that.
One of my nurses at the hospital he lived on the north side of the city, and he would bicycle to work, strong, tough guy. And be 6, 7 o'clock when the last patient was done. He's like, okay, I'm going to bike home in Chicago in the dark along the along the lakefront. I would be doing the, Harry, would you like me to drive you home? Oh, no, it's out of your way. I would feel better if you let me drive you home.
Yeah.
We can put the bike in the car, and then I know you won't get killed.
Car has heat.
Car has heat. Because it'll take you an hour to bike home.
The heat alone would sell me.
Yeah. Well, especially what we did was fairly high stress and exhausting.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's entirely possible that you could be in a patient's room for 6 to 8 hours without a bathroom break, without any water, without anything.
That'd be rough.
It is. It's a rewarding job. Oh, it is tough.
All 3 bases have been forced back. Excellent
And then, of course, all those lovely nurses would come in with big glasses of cold water for you. Would you like this? I can't, because then they have to go pee. And you can't leave the patient's room for any reason.
All ships assemble to present a united.
All right, do we have something else that we want to do? Yeah.
Anything ground? Actually, I plan on going to Nimbus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Nimbus is kind of solo. We could go to Defura.
Actually, yeah, Defura's not so
Okay.
close.
Anybody want to team up for a Defura hard?
Or Transwarp.
We don't even need a transport. We're already right there.
The new FE, Marhawkman? FE?
Oh, the new mission, maybe?
Do you mean the new mission? We could play the new mission. We could team for it, certainly. Get some ground, get some space, have some fun. Featured episode, that's what he means. Yes, so the new one. Do you guys want to do the new one?
I'm good.
Okay, let's team up. If
Okay.
anybody'd like to join us, we can go up to 5 people in it. We're still teamed here. Let me see if I need to put on any prettier clothes. Change out a few of my things. Let's see, do I need to get anything in particular there? Do I get anything with Polar on? There we go. I'm good.
Friends and roleplay.
I got friends and love. That was the single most popular song when I was a kid in high school.
So
We
pretty
were
popular too.
We actually were singing that at the last Star Trek convention at the Klingon karaoke. I'm sharing that with everybody if you don't have it. Can we take a 1 or 2 minute break real quick? I want to get something to drink.
Sure.
And grab a
good
sweater.
idea. I think I'll get me something to drink
All right.
myself.
Water break, bathroom break. We'll be back in a few minutes, everybody.
All right.
Well, I, for one, am back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I'm still in the kitchen.
No problem.
Yes, I had one last cup of coffee in the pot, and I know it's too late to have coffee, but I'm having coffee.
Yeah.
Well, if you're in the kitchen, make us all a sandwich, would you?
Yeah, really?
Well, yeah, I'm not going to deliver it all the way out from Canada.
Why not?
I'm not even going outside my apartment unless it's all the way to Canada.
You can just, like, throw it up here. Come on now. I'll get you a throwing arm.
There's a reason why I didn't make quarterback, okay?
It's okay, me neither.
So my dog has finally learned how to drop the ball when I say drop, and how to leave it on the ground and not just immediately pick it back up. And so now she likes to play catch in the backyard. which is just telling me how pathetic my throwing is. Because I'll, get all set, I'll throw it, and it'll go like 2 feet, or I'll throw it straight into the ground, or I think I'm throwing it straight and goes wildly off to the left or the right, or the dog just kind of looks at me like, what the fuck, Mom? Dad throws it good. You don't throw it so good.
What's wrong with you?
Mm-hmm.
Why aren't you throwing it right, mate?
Throw it at me, Mom. All right, let's head off to Defura. If anybody would like to join us at Defura, we will be doing Defura stuff.
We're doing Defura, or we're doing the new...
We're going to do Defura Hards.
Okay. And then I go back to the
Oh, no,
hard
you're
bit.
right. We were going to do the new mission. My bad.
Yeah. I was fixing to
Thank
say.
you. Thank you, Brain. Brain not work.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Thank
I was
you.
wanting to do something other than because I didn't want anything that would adapt to my gun.
No problems. Well, we will go do the new episode. Have you guys done the
We'll
new
do the
episode?
I have done it, but I would like to do it again.
Okay.
I am transwarping over there, but now.
I will transwarp over. The big question is, are we going to cut through the dialogue, or are we going to watch the little dialogue scenes?
Your stream, your call.
Oh, I've seen it all, but I don't want to cut through it for anybody else if they haven't had a chance. All right, so do either of you want to bring down one of your bridge officers? Or do you both want to bring down bridge officers?
I think I'm cool.
None of my bridge officers have gear on. So...
Okay, fine, we'll go this way. Yeah, Martok is pretty darn awesome in this one. The acting is good, the voice acting, and the graphics are great.
And and this episode is proof that even the worst of Southern accents still sound sexy.
Are you talking about Wilkins?
Yeah.
Umbra says, although the drunk Kytian in the club is super amusing. Oh, yeah.
The what?
The drunk Kytian.
Oh,
you haven't met her yet?
Yeah, I've met them all.
Hey, I'm told, but I haven't found this for myself, that there is like some kind of loot here that you can pick up. I love the poster here of Captain Fang. And I love the bouncer. The bouncer's dialogue here is just great.
Welcome to Shangdu.
Welcome to Shangdu, an entertainment experience unlike any other, brought to you by Madron Enterprises. Would you like to hear about our drink specials? This is a man who does not care.
Oh.
Yeah. No, have you seen a Klingon woman in here recently?
For letting you cut to the head of the line.
Please enjoy your Shangdu experience. By the way, they used to say that at the Star Trek thing. Please enjoy your Star Trek experience, and I'm hoping that's why they did it. I just thought it was so fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's find the drunk Kytian lady. Nope, not this one.
I think she's over here towards the left. I think she's right here.
Okay. No, that's the friendly bar patron. Come on, drunk.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Maybe
this
she's
one
over by
here.
the right.
Yeah.
That one.
Good evening, good evening.
Good evening. How are you
Evening.
tonight? Good evening.
How you all doing?
Inebriated patron.
Yeah, she's so good. That Kaizen Claus got the best. I don't want to be rude, but I have an aunt who was like that. Sounds just like that. Well, very close to that. So let's get down there, because we know where we want to go. All right, before we go any further, so here we are by the dancer, right?
Right.
Right in front of her is this big pole, like she's doing pole dancing, right? That's where she gets the weapon from. Somehow it's hiding in that pole. I don't know how, but it's there.
Well, at least it's hiding in the pole and not somewhere else.
Well, at least she's got a skirt on, but yeah. That was the first question everybody I know asked. Where did she get that weapon from?
She's not hiding it under her skirt.
They're all fun.
That is not a skirt, that is a loincloth.
It is, just like mine. because I'm still in my Ryzen outfit, but it's letting me get away with it, so the heck with that.
Your reputation couldn't agree with you.
Hear that, can you?
Yeah, you would find a loophole, Mom.
Okay, I will turn up the volume here because somebody's asking me to do that. Give me one sec.
I'm on this app called Discord, and that's how I'm talking to him.
Who are you talking to?
My friend.
Oh,
I'm at
okay.
My friend's house.
Oh, okay.
I'll bet you that with both hands picking up a lot of.
Oh, excuse me. If you look at my Discord picture that I use for my profile, it's one that I took when I was at the Strasbourg Railroad Museum.
Wow. I didn't even know you could put pictures in Discord.
Yeah.
Really?
You can on your profile picture. You can't.
Keep fighting.
Yeah. It's a Harry Potter reference.
Hang on, I will go look at it once we're done killing off the, what did we do? Nausicaans. We're killing Nausicaans. Well, I just had killed...
did not get that from the pole. They shot this time, anyway.
She did not get from under her skirt.
Well, it kind of looked like she pulled it out of the ground, out of the floor.
Well, I can see that she's got grenades. That's fine. Maybe she does pull it out of the floor, but she kind of turns around behind the pole.
Yeah.
When it comes out, so...
Or maybe there's like a secret compartment in there?
There could be. I appreciate that all the dancers have got weapons.
Yeah. They got them hidden underneath the platform, just in case the fight breaks out. They forced us to put pictures on our Skype and Teams profiles at work, which I hate. I have the worst picture. My boss is like, put your picture up there. I don't have any pictures of me.
That Ferengi's got, matter of fact.
No,
You mind
take a
taking
picture.
that
No,
tail
I have one
down?
picture of me. I don't want any more.
Got a
Thank you.
splinter in my hanging finger.
I love that line. That's such a good line.
I think it's awful myself.
Oops, did I lose everybody? Did I lose everyone? Okay.
No, you didn't.
That was weird. Everything just disappeared for a second. All right. Everyone want to take one? Or do you want to team up for it? We'll team up.
So hot right
Team up for what?
We have to get the 3 consoles.
I'll keep all the creatures busy for you.
Oh, okay.
How about a little local flavor? They might sting.
Oh, scorpions.
Ooh. The arthropods are out, aren't they?
Ow.
Well, something counted as a boss, so I don't know what that was. Or as a captain, rather.
The really big arthropod does.
I haven't killed it yet. That's over there. I was just...
Oh, is that what you have to do is kill bosses?
I had one boss to kill. It was no biggie. And I think Polaron damage for that space and feed Bob on the ground.
Sorry for the burp.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, I've heard worse ones.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you wouldn't have said anything, I don't think anybody would have noticed.
No. I love Umber's comment here. Be a darn shame if that force field cube of Madron's just happened to shrink. It's very much a Department of Two guys named Finney comment.
That sniveling little fuck really does need to go bye-bye permanently.
Hey.
Oh, he's fun. I like nagging. He's been in this. Let's see. I think he shows up in the first one in Minor Instability. No, not Minor Instabilities. What's that called? Mine Enemy.
Mine Enemy, yeah.
No, no, no!
Yeah, because he's trying to run that mine.
Trust them,
Yep.
Squammus!
And he's...
Trust them!
And then you see him again on New
Big
Rock.
Dino!
What is this, Jurassic Park?
Yeah. Yeah, this is, Jurassic Park Star Trek style.
No kidding.
Ooh. We did a fine job on him.
Have you ever had one of those soda burps that partially traveled up into your nose?
Oh, of course.
Oh, yeah, those are awesome, aren't they?
Before I change my mind and shoot this.
All right.
Definition of awesome.
Ready to beam up?
Sure.
Okay. So you've all played this, right?
Oh, yeah.
The scene towards the end when Ja'ula realizes things have not gone her way, the animation is absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
But it reminds me of when Kirk falls back after learning that his son's been killed. He kind of just falls into his chair.
What can I say? This cape.
It's interesting. That was done accidentally. That was one of the scenes that wasn't supposed to happen. Shatner actually tripped.
It's amazing how sometimes the most interesting scenes in TVs and movie shows are either accidents or ad libs.
Yeah. No, that's actually one of my favorite scenes. It's so genuine. And then for them to put it here was just a lovely touch.
And Bob Ross always says, artists don't make mistakes. They have happy accidents.
Serendipity.
That's kind of a Bob Ross thing.
Happy trees, happy accidents. So I forget, during the course of this, have we been vindicated, or are we still the...
I don't know.
I don't remember it being that we're vindicated.
But I do know we were supposed to get 2 episodes in this patch, but they didn't quite get the other one to the quality they wanted.
Okay. Umbra says still not vindicated until the end. That's fine. I really love this being on the outside. It's very nice not being the good guy for once.
Playing as a Starfleet captain who's on the run.
Yeah, isn't it great?
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Okay, I keep on wanting to go the wrong way on this one.
That's right.
It feels strange.
Yeah, but it's fun. It is so fun.
It makes it more interesting. Oh, hello, boys.
Oh, look, puppy dogs. Nope, they're dead. Okay.
Ex-puppy dogs.
But for like the Jem'Hadar, they can always retreat to the Gamma Quadrant.
Door was locked tight.
Hey, Umbra, we all love Mark.
Well, thank you, darling. Thank you.
Well, technically, Starfleet could always go back to Earth, where...
Yeah, but, you know, this is awesome. We have to go back to Earth and face the consequences, so we need to vindicate ourselves.
Yeah.
First, then we can go back. So I don't know who Dr. Erin is, Umbra. I saw that she was the guest on Tuesday, but I don't know who she is.
They refer to her when they need some science stuff.
Oh, sweet. That's awesome.
Like, what would this, like, if we implemented this ability, what would it do, kind of thing?
All right.
Oh, I love that. I like it when people are technically accurate. Or try to be.
Bring forth the tick.
I think you were partially vindicated when
Precisely.
It was revealed that Jem'Hadar fired the weapon at Kilmer.
I thought it was, what's his name? Robert O'Reilly.
No, Jem'Hadar. No. Akar gave the weapon to Jem'Hadar. Jem'Hadar actually was the one who fired the weapon.
Okay.
Or was...
Definitely have to go watch that one again.
Yeah, we'll have to replay that one again.
Such a good episode. 3 good episodes in a row. Jeez.
I just really wish that we could do some stuff as a renegade. That would have been fun.
Yeah.
Probably way too hard to pull off and anything.
In February, we're supposed to be getting 3 episodes.
You know, I remember way back when they had the Foundry. They had one. They had one Foundry mission where you played your mirror universe.
Mirror universe.
Yeah.
Not the same, but yeah, good.
Could be fun.
I mean, it'd be fun as a Starfleet. Sure.
Yeah.
Well, we've put up our Stofic website, or section of the website for the fleet. So if anybody wants to do Stofic, you can. But it occurred to me...
Okay.
Alright, what's good news?
Bad news time. Well, yeah, ready to move on.
It occurred to me that would be absolutely fun to then take bits and pieces of different missions and put them together into your own little Star Trek movie. Or Star Trek Online movie. Hold
Why
on.
can't I jump over the table of blood wine?
You can't. It's got a wall around it.
I know.
Do you know why, though? I figured it out. It took me a long time. It's a pool of blood wine, right?
Yeah.
And if we could get in there, we all would. We would never leave this room.
At the end of the hall.
Yeah, but I still should be able to jump over the table.
Nope. I mean, if we could jump over it, that means we could get into it. So, no.
Here we go.
They're not going to let us do that. Well, am I going the wrong way? Yep.
Probably.
Yeah.
If you slam into the door, it's the wrong way.
Yeah, good rule of thumb. Wow. Well, then I will definitely have to... Oh, you know what? It's down here. It's down these stairs.
Let's say we triggered something.
I will have to go watch the one with Dr. Aaron then.
I was going to ask her how exactly a grab well would actually work.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in theory, you could drop a piece of extremely compressed matter, but that means you had to get it there in the first place.
Yeah, exactly.
So basically, we make our own movie, our own crisis point, the rise of the Dicta.
Yeah, if somebody writes a script and we get enough of the people we want in it, and we just do a whole bunch of missions and stuff, we should be able to craft it into a video.
Yeah, we really could. I mean, we kind of work out points, record to some degree our own characters' dialogue.
Yeah. We could easily do that.
That would be fun.
Okay. Somebody needs to start writing a story, even if we only do a chapter at a time. Or we need to, as a group, write a story.
I think as a group, I kind of get better at plotting ideas than the scripting part.
I will say I sit there at work some days and work on my fanfic in my head, going, okay, well, what happens? Nope, can't make... No. Yes, that'd work. Versus when I used to write seriously and I'd wake up at 2 in the morning and just go delete an entire chapter because I suddenly realized, no, that's so out of character for that person.
Yeah.
All right, Wilkins, where are you?
Plus, if you're doing something long and episodic like we're proposing here, then you would kind of need a whole team for it, you know?
Yeah.
Some sneaky bastards in the system with me.
Because unless you're John Michael Straczynski, you are not writing an entire freaking season by yourself. I know I've tried it.
I've written entire books by myself, but I took more than a year, took more than 3 years to write one. Not what we want to do. But that said, if you guys want to get together and write some stories, I will be very happy to help and edit and put stuff together. And participate, because that could be way too much fun.
Yeah.
Heck, Mom, if I could add my character as an NPC in one of y'all's stories.
I don't have a problem with it.
PCs are good.
I think our last console's behind that door on the right-hand side.
I mean, it's one thing that we're already into this because we're heavily involved in Star Trek, but then we really get serious about it.
You know, it's very bad because I've been working on more of the chat room tabletop RP idea that I came up last night, and
Gonna need an extra set of hands.
That's what I was away for, and I'll probably be away again. So.
Oh, I
Too
like
much
me in
fun.
this chair. I like me in this chair. I need one of these. Ooh, there's a story right there. My best Star Trek fan fiction story started out one day when I was cleaning the espresso maker. Because I'm like, oh, how would I ever need okay, I got a story here.
Do you have it? Did you extract the final evidence?
We got
Wilkins?
it all right. But the other side knows we did.
Wilkins!
Yes,
Oh,
me?
nice.
It's time to get out of here while we're getting good.
I like how my motor's already firing from
Oh.
the cutscene. I should have grabbed my Halo stuff instead of that guy.
I will give you a good death. A warrior's death.
Oh, that got done quick.
Yeah, that was a nice one.
Apparently I simulated one.
Halfway to this whole new
I think I can quicken that up
set of
considerably.
evil.
That is acceptable.
And fading out.
The Imperial Rift set, space set. Or the Revolution. Or aka the Revolutionary.
Seeing how Akar acted
Mm-hmm.
and how treacherous he was, it would explain a great deal how why Gowron was the way he was.
Speaking of, where is he? Where is Akar? Does he not appear in this one and comes back in the next one?
Yes, he appears in this one if you're doing the episode.
I am doing the episode. Where does he show up? Other than in that one brief retro scene. Or is he in one of the other ships?
Well, Star Trek was done into a new one. The last one.
Are you doing the new episode?
Yes, we're doing the new episode.
Okay, he appears on the chair, beams out.
Oh,
and
that's
then
right.
goes
Yeah,
back
we
in.
just did the scene. But I threw it, so I didn't see him. Thank you. Thank you. Absolutely.
My family raised hogs.
Yes.
It was said they throw light.
This poor Targ didn't even make it through the cutscene.
I put down mortars and turrets, but before
I noticed that.
Yeah, me
Everything
too.
went bye-bye.
Well, I was watching cutscene and everything was blowing up as they were like talking like shit.
Well, we gotta admit that new staff weapon, which is just it is pretty nice.
Which new weapon?
The nanotech.
Oh, okay.
What is the mission reward in this one?
It's a mission reward. It basically aligns with the local JLS staff.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if the damages are the same or not. Jeffrey, are they the same or what?
You can check everything.
Okay. That's a good question, isn't it?
I haven't, I didn't get it on this screen, so I have to grab it.
Yeah, you'll be able to grab it after this mission and find out.
Yeah.
Wow. Butt kick today. Not as much as Christock has there.
You know what sucks?
Many
like
things.
I went to replay bringing down the house.
Mm-hmm.
And in that exhibition match,
Yeah.
it wouldn't let me use the sharks to the defense.
Really?
Sure.
I'm supposed to be able to use any melee weapon, I thought. It's not a power weapon.
Could be a bug thing.
So I used the nanopulse one to get from that one.
If I go replay again, I'll make sure that the pusher's an expert too.
I speak now to all within the Klingon
Note the shard
Empire.
sword is a pretty
Bear
weapon.
witness to the treason of Jim.
And if you do the mission, there's reference to the Herc arc in there now.
Oh, really?
Really?
Ed and I ran it the other morning. I didn't notice that, but I'll have to go back and look at it again.
Yeah, it's like right after you beat the bad guys and you're getting ready to go, and you basically earn the sword and start on your way back. I got a communication from my science officer, so might have to have a science officer on your way team that referenced it.
Has lost its way.
So the scene I was referencing about Jaula falling backwards is this next one that's coming up.
Its own path forward, alone.
And I will repeat what General Chang said to Gorkon
Cowards,
during the
traitors,
Civil
all
War
the
that
great
led up
houses
to
have
the
lost
Kennemer
their
Wars.
honor.
There has
does
not been a
matter.
functioning
The
emperor
Empire
since the
has
time
no
of
need of a
Crop
High Council. All it needs is an emperor.
It was all in vain. The battle was won.
See what I mean?
But the alliance of the great houses, my brother's greatest work.
I don't know if that was deliberate, but it's a lovely homage. If it was. Umber Song, it's Robert O'Reilly, I believe, not Bill O'Reilly. I think Bill O'Reilly's somebody else.
Bill O'Reilly is a TV, yeah, Fox News.
All right, there's tons of toys here, everybody.
Yeah, my inventory's full, so I can't take any.
Well, dump some stuff out, take some more stuff, and go dump some more stuff out. And you can take anything that's popping up on the left side of the screen anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Ed and I did not Japori. What's the one that's got all the loot? Argala. Argala and Ninth Rule just have tons of loot in them.
I have a question.
Yes.
Was it ever explained why Jula was blue?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Was it ever explained why Jula or her name was blue?
Yeah,
She has
someplace
very blue skin.
they do explain. I think it's in the. Isn't it in the comic book?
Might be in the comic book. I think from what I heard, it's just at the. It was a hereditary thing because the early Discovery stuff, it was individual houses and they all had a lot more unique looks.
Okay.
So I would chalk it up to years of inbreeding.
Okay. Years of inbreeding.
I never actually thought about their eye color.
No, her skin color.
Oh, her skin color.
She's blue. Yeah. So if you Google why is Jaula blue, it never tells you.
Huh.
I'm worried about Googling that.
I know why.
Okay, why?
Because she's got a heart cold as ice.
That makes sense.
Oh, terribly poetic, though.
I do have a question.
Is she willing to sacrifice her love?
Suspicion.
Has she ever paid the price?
Hey, she stood there and lied to the entire empire without so much as like
what did she
losing
lie
her
about?
poker face about killing her own kid. Remember the baby?
That's true. That is true.
She lied to the entire
That
empire.
wasn't Jula. That wasn't Jula. That was Laurel.
I have to rewatch it.
That was
I was
Discovery
about to
season
say-
2. That was Laurel. Jula's origin was out of some IDW comics, and she is Takuma's sister.
Okay, well, still sounds cold as ice.
I like that explanation better myself.
Jaula.
Okay, the only thing my character needs from here on out is as much dilithium as we can manage to get.
Well, welcome to the game.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if that finally accepted my donation. Yes, it did.
Dilithium Farm Online.
Jim Bok, in his first act as
Why do I
has
get the suspicion that
Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to see.
Again?
Hold on, Jason. Just talking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Gerald. Go ahead.
I get the feeling that at the end of all this, Martok's going to end up being Chancellor.
He's going to be something, I'm going to bet.
I'll bet either he'll be Chancellor or dead.
No, they can't kill him.
No.
That's just my guess.
No,
Considering... Go ahead.
We love J.G. Hertzler way too much
I
to
do
let
too.
them kill him.
I do too. I'm just saying he's either going to be Chancellor or he's going to be dead.
The thing I keep coming back to is he might not be Chancellor, though, because that's not what he wants. I mean, he'll do it, but I don't think he wants to be Chancellor, which is, of course, the person he wants to. Yeah, Umbra says Martok's not allowed to die. Quite so.
Well, I think Jim Bok's still going to remain Chancellor just because, you know, it would be just really hard to set up because Jim Bok is the Chancellor throughout so much of the storyline. It'd be hard to push him out of that spot.
Yeah, but imagine
they push Sela out of the head of the Romulan Empire.
I mean, they could get rid of Jim Bok, imprison him rather than kill him. He could be arrested.
Yeah,
something.
but isn't he standing there in First City?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't you walk up to him and talk to him inside of First City?
Yeah, but you can swap all that with Martok. The Martok model pretty quick.
Yeah.
That's not hard.
Yeah, there's a lot of references, but if you took
Sorry.
No, it's a good question. I'm thinking, so go ahead.
I had a theory here. Very different one. Jim Bok has declared himself emperor. What if the people on Borath, where Jula went to, made another Kalis clone?
Ooh.
There was talk about that. I mean, Martok did hint towards that.
Yeah.
But did the original Martok or not Kalis clone actually die?
Yeah. The Kalis clone actually died in the Iconian War.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I was telling Dan about that today. I was telling Dan about that today. They should just clone another Kalis. There you go.
There was one that Martok said that really got me thinking he might end up being Chancellor. He said that I feel that we're trading one tyrant for another, and if that's the case, I won't hesitate to end Ja'ula's reign.
Really?
That's what got me thinking.
Well,
it doesn't matter.
Probably right.
We have somebody who's dissolved the High Council and declared himself emperor.
It's not gonna last.
No.
Him being emperor.
But it'll last as long as it needs to for convenience story.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll last till the end of the story. And we know at the end of the story, if you've done that, you're not going back to being just partially in charge.
Hi, Bob Bear. How are you?
Hi, Bob Bear.
Oh, we'll let this guy in.
I keep telling you guys, private. Keep telling you guys, private streaming channel. No, you don't listen. Every freaking Tom, Dick, and Harry just walks in here.
Well, I'm one person, not three people, but that hurts.
I've seen your camera stream. You are two out of those three, man.
Really? I don't even know what that means.
Well, you got a beard, so you're hairy. And you are kind of a dick.
Ooh.
I am. I
That's so cold.
I know.
That's gonna make me cry or something. I mean, if I had feelings, that would really hurt them.
Well, he's a redhead. He doesn't have a soul, so we don't have to worry about that.
Hey.
That's true.
I occasionally have red hair.
Redhead.
Occasionally.
It's purple, pink, and blue at the moment, but sometimes it's red.
I was born with red hair, so I mean, I've never had a soul.
I didn't have any hair when I was born, so but that's just me.
Well, there's something about boys. They're like born with a lot of hair on their head.
Yeah, my son had a little bit.
And other places.
I didn't have that problem.
I was a bald-headed baby when I was born.
Oh, you guys are making this too easy for me to be cruel.
No.
Bald-headed adult, and he's a bald-headed adult man.
I'm
Sorry.
not bald.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Come on.
So was Captain Picard, and apparently
But
he's always been bald.
No.
Even as a kid.
Nope. Patrick's. No, there's pictures. He had hair.
Yep. He said he started losing when he was like 18.
I know.
My grandfather.
But I wanted to make
really
the
early.
Shinzon was as bald as a cue ball.
Shinzon. Shinzon.
But he was as bald as a cue ball,
Well,
too.
that should tell you that whatever they did, the genetic work was imperfect.
Mm-hmm. And of course, we have Tom Hardy being the photo Picard at the Academy, bald, which contradicts the
it does
pictures we've seen of Picard.
Yes.
From younger, where he had a full head of hair.
Well, but thinning.
Yeah, with his brother.
Yeah, exactly.
With his brother, the flashback with Beverly, he had hair.
Yep.
When he got de-aged, he had hair.
Yep.
I guess because they can't find kids to shave their heads.
I've told you that story about my son at Halloween.
Frost, will you suck this person's soul? I'm tired of the argument. Suck his soul away, please.
I can't suck the soul on command. I mean, there's a ritual.
Yeah,
Okay.
Plus, I'd have to have a soul for him to suck.
Good point. That is an awesome point.
I'll swallow your soul. I'll swallow your soul. Get my dawn. Get my dawn.
All right, just a reminder, everybody. One, we're going to go over to Dranur, that place, in about 20 minutes.
For what?
Okay.
Colony's almost done, but
Colony gets done cooking in 25 minutes, 44 seconds.
Hopefully it's not like a souffle and it doesn't deflate as soon as it's ready.
Yeah, that's kind of why I want to go over there and watch.
Oh, thanks for jinxing it now there, Frost. Come on.
I'm actually needing to grind out a trait, I guess.
Which trait do you need?
The one on my Mirror Warship.
Oh, that kind of grinding out. We can go do a patrol if you want.
Mom, should I go? Should I visit the colony on the new tune or the Klingon? The Trill or the Klingon?
Is it a KDF line trill?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh.
You're the
one
yes.
tune.
Join trills are KDF Align.
Well, I'm taking my Klingon over there because she's the old one.
Yeah, if I was going by the oldest one in the fleet, that would be the Gorn.
Well, that's certainly your call.
Yeah.
Well, Frozen did all the colony invasions, so...
Is anybody else having this issue? If you're watching on Twitch at the moment, the only thing I can see on my tunes is, for most of them, is just the name.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that bug popped up on treble when I went in, and I was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
Would anybody like to do?
They patched today, so.
I'm sorry. Say that again, Frost.
Would anybody like to do home with me really quick?
Sure.
Sure.
Are you doing it Fed or KDF?
I'm on KDF.
We can do
I need to kill 60 Herc frigates, which won't
easy
take very
peasy.
long at all.
No. Absolutely.
I figured I would offer the opportunity to have other people involved.
All right. Okay. I'll go ahead and team this up here. Are you on?
Great.
Which tune are you on?
I'm on Vax.
On Vax, okay. Oops.
I'm on Caden.
got room for one more if anybody else wants to join us.
Oh, there we go.
The reason that I wanted to do it with a group is I wanted to find out what the new gear looks like actually in action. I did it with my my Fed character, and I wasn't impressed. I wanted to see if it was any different or not.
What's your new gear?
We won't. I don't have anything
Revolutionary
for you
gear.
at the moment.
Oh, okay.
You did the buyout, huh?
Yeah, I couldn't. It was just taking too long, and I figured I needed the dilithium more than anything else.
Yeah, I picked up a bunch of dilithium and I'm over 1 million EC by unlocking boxes.
And Persa, the home.
I do love recruitment boxes.
I will say with the 4-piece on that set, it's not worth it. 2-piece is
What's
definitely
that?
worth it.
The 4-piece is not worth it. I agree.
No, that clicky is completely useless in my opinion.
I mean, I thought it would be cool because I wanted to see what a mycelial rift looks like.
Yeah.
And when you do it, it's just boring as hell.
Yeah.
And it doesn't do anything. It's supposed to do 198,000 damage. It never hits anybody.
Here's the problem with it. That cylinder, or that beam, only fires straight forward. So wherever way your ship is facing, that's where it's going to go. So unless you're pointing at a tactical cube, you're never going to hit anything.
Yep, and that's the exact point I made earlier.
Tactical cube, toothpaste holder.
In a Borg encounter, but otherwise, not really all that helpful. So
all right, is everyone ready?
I'm ready.
Sure. Sure.
So,
Transwarping over there.
Why can't I find the camera?
All you have to do is click on home.
I know. I just have to.
I'll skip to home.
Okay, I'm already in location.
And click that.
Don't accept yet because we're waiting for everybody else to get here.
Okay, you want me to decline yet?
Yeah,
or?
let's decline. We'll go back in a second. Wait for everyone to get in place.
I'm here.
We're just waiting on Frost.
I'm here. I'm loading in.
Okay.
So the 2-piece set is really useful.
Oh yeah, the 2-piece is worth it.
Not really all that helpful.
Begin home.
Begin home.
Yeah.
Begin home. Okay.
Accepting.
Think about your
apparently now the battle zone's working because the thing clicked over to a final battle after the Endeavor's done.
Agreed.
We may be needing your solution to this problem soon, Doctor.
Yes, since yours failed.
So you just need to do the frigates?
And some might argue against it.
That was quick.
Yeah.
Oh, it's about time we trip.
Everybody's going into the drain of death, so yeah.
My ship won't last much longer.
Oh, Odo, you are such a whiner.
Immediately.
I'm not killing you yet.
Your ship's in God mode.
I've seen this.
Got that plot armor.
I was going to say, I've seen the end of this one. You're fine.
Sure, all your enemies might be dead, but you're fine, man.
Yeah, even some of your friends get deaded. But you're golden.
It's not my founder. I'm not worried.
The wave is coming in. Let's take care of this.
This is like when Schmertzlin's got out the mega well, and everything just kind of gets sucked into it.
To where there's other gravels we can suck.
Yeah.
So
Since we're in a live stream right now, I'd make a smart ass comment, but I'm not going to do it.
I appreciate that. Not that we're PG-13, but it goes out on YouTube, and
It's as ready as...
And she hasn't wrote a disclaimer yet.
well, it definitely says not for children.
My
Warden.
is very NSFW.
This stream has like
We did it.
content not
Loris and I
suitable
have
for
what we need.
mine. Means don't watch it.
I still need 15 more.
Oh, we've got another sequence coming up after this.
There's another wave coming. So.
I'm going to adjust the system volume, though.
Okay, there we go.
Boy, don't we look like a crazy evil team.
Yes, we do.
Yep.
Okay. Who's bringing the zombie here?
Hey.
Which one's a zombie? Technically, the Borgers are zombies too.
That's what I'm referring to.
Central computer.
Oh.
Central computer. Enemy life signs ahead.
Death and destruction ahead.
Oh.
Shame I don't have attendance today, but oh well.
I just realized I do.
Oh, well, there you go. How awesome is this?
Yeah.
Shame I didn't have captains today.
I had one. I didn't even realize I'd gotten it when I got it. Man, somebody's got some nice weapons because people are going down fast.
Yeah.
This is what allowed me to help so much in the colonies.
Same thing. It's one of my colony evils.
This is my favorite one for doing bug hunt. The other bug hunt. Oh, death, destruction, war.
Put on some mortars to help us out.
Not gonna level enough for a mortar to land.
Yeah, I got mortars, disruptor turrets, anti-proton turrets, ambush turrets.
He lives!
And obelisks, and I have so much, yeah, and of course everything's dead before I can get it all out, but...
Yeah, really. This is the way you do it.
This is the way.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
And how are you tonight?
He lives!
It's been a while since I've said hello.
Yes, it has been. Where have you been?
Playing City of Heroes.
Oh, well, how dare you? How dare you have a real life and enjoy other things?
You left STO. Damn you. Go away. We don't want you here.
Blasphemer?
No,
Heretic.
I saw your message, Mom. Did you mean that you're thinking about coming out now, or what?
Oh, no, you said since STLV has been canceled for sure, that may mean that I can actually come on out and actually have a little holiday out there. I was mentioning it to DT and, started talking about it.
I have 3 months off.
Yeah, so you had said. Did we bug this?
When I got the email, I'm like, I'm heartbroken, but at the same time, I wasn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's how we all felt. I mean, there's that part of us.
It was expected. I was expecting it.
Yeah,
actually,
I think that's one reason I just hadn't pulled the trigger on getting everything. And I'm not crushed. Going out there a week or so before Christmas, with everything that's going on, it's going to be a tough week.
And to be honest, that one's more of a summer event, anyways, because 5 days in December and kids are at school.
Yeah.
So it
would have been a really tough one to do, but Love the game. Love the show.
We were committed.
We're gonna do it.
Did y'all watch Discovery?
No, I have
yet.
not.
Okay.
I'm not even sure what it's on. Is it on Netflix or what?
It's on now. It's on All Access.
Oh, it's on All Access. Okay.
I just watched it this couple hours ago.
I watched it when it dropped last night.
Any good?
What were we talking about?
Discovery.
Discovery season 3.
Oh.
It had some funny moments in it, I'll say that.
Well, that's good.
Had funny moments from Burnham.
Yeah, obviously Burnham.
Intentionally?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Perhaps you know a faster way to translate
Surprising.
reverse engineer their technology.
Didn't know she had a sense of humor.
She doesn't.
I thought that was forbidden for Vulcans.
She's not Vulcan, she's human.
Yeah, but she's been indoctrinated. Wasn't that the case?
Yeah, right.
There's a reason for it, and we're all I'm gonna say.
And I'm not gonna say anything.
It. You have to watch it.
I don't intend to. I'll wait till it's done,
Sounds like
and
a
if I
punishment.
still have CBS All Access, I'll do the same binge watch that I did before.
But I just wanted to drop by and say, hello, everyone.
Hi. Have you been watching Lower Decks?
I tried to watch the first episode, and
the first one is not particularly good. The pacing and the dialogue are way too fast and too rushed. But
I was not particularly
It settles really quickly into a very
it actually does get better.
I'm not big into animation
Okay.
stuff. Fair enough. I tried.
But are you big into Star Trek references?
It's
every show is
huge.
packed with references.
And it doesn't need them. It could and probably would do better if it was a standalone without doing quite as many bits of fan service, if you will. But it definitely gets better.
Are we skipping this, or
we can skip this? We all know what's going to happen. We have to go up and kill ships for Frost. Actually, Frost has to kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've been on City of Heroes doing trick-or-treating.
There's a new episode, though, right?
Yeah, I know.
It's actually good.
You know,
it'll still be there when you come back. If you come back.
Yeah, if I come back. Right. I'm still boycotting it.
I understand.
I have everybody on this screen with the whole image here. Do you notice something in the middle of that image?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the Klingon logo.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
It's kind of creative.
It's well executed, yes.
And I just want to stop by and say hi.
Hi. Yeah, we'll stay in touch. But yeah, I was thinking that since Vegas is now canceled, and since my husband isn't going to die in the foreseeable future, I'm going to give myself a holiday.
Yeah, we can go to where James Kirk died.
Okay.
Yeah, visit the Valley of Fire.
He spent all his career on a bridge, and he died with a bridge on him.
Yeah.
There is a poetic justice to it.
Yeah.
It was fun. He even said that it was fun.
But yeah, I was seriously thinking about coming out to visit you.
Yeah, that's funny.
And then he himself brings himself back to life.
Oh, yeah,
in the books.
Yeah, the return.
Yeah.
They don't.
I am the
Fox.
Fox.
Those don't count. The only continuity they share is with themselves.
Well, he actually didn't he buy the rights to his character?
His own, yeah, right.
No. If he bought the rights to his character, then we would not have had. We would not have.
We would not have been able to do the reboot.
Right. There would not have been a reboot.
Well, the reboot.
He did buy enough to be able to write his own book.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's just a contract.
So you kinda-
That's not having the rights to the character. That's just having a contract with the book company.
No, the
basically
books
you
are.
just bought a
well,
license, then, is what you're saying.
Actually, I think the return is considered canon.
No,
Because
it
no,
It's
If you-
soft canon.
if you remember, if you watch First Contact, in First Contact, they state that when they were in their ready room discussing about the Borg battle at Earth, they wanted them to patrol the neutral zone in case the Romulans take advantage. And Troy said, the Romulans, there hasn't been any Romulan activity in over 9 months.
Oh, yeah.
And that was precisely the same time of the return.
But the problem is, at that point, the Enterprise E, which wasn't in that book, had been in shakedown with the new crew for a year.
Long ago, to Kuvma, the unforgettable.
Is this an unskippable cutscene?
No, I skipped it.
I can't skip it.
I escaped out of it, so.
Let's see if I can escape. There we go.
So if they were on the Enterprise E for a year, then how could the return happen when they weren't on the Enterprise E?
No, they were on the Enterprise E for almost a year.
Which is still more time than 9 months.
But I'm just saying. I mean, it's kind of canon.
Oh.
Kind of canon. Kind of pregnant.
Kind of canon means soft canon.
William Shatner considers a cat canon. This is William Shatner. His ego is larger than freaking Texas.
Yep.
His ego is larger than some provinces
Around
in
about the
Canada.
size of Alaska, right?
Oh, his ego's bigger than Texas.
Do you want to finish this?
Yep.
I got what I needed.
Okay, no, we don't need to finish this. Shall we go over to Denur, though? Because it's almost that time.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay. So we're just
But
gonna.
I'm gonna head. I'll see y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.
Okay, take care. Stay in touch, please.
Yep. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, Orion Snake, about 2 months ago, my husband started to lose a lot of weight, and then he fell, and the doctor's like, let's do an x-ray, and then there's we need to check that out. And he's like, no, I've had cancer twice. And he's going, well, I think you've got it a third time. But...
Third time's a charm.
My husband. But...
Sorry. I know it's tasteless.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I was saying that to him today because he got his official diagnosis today, and believe it or not, they started him on his treatment today. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, I get to take a pill every day and a shot every month. And
clearly his provider is not the VA.
No, even though he's a vet, he doesn't use the VA. But I'm just like, holy schmoly. You know, here I am trying to...
I can give you stories later.
I know.
Very bad one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sitting here kind of planning what I'm going to do living on my own the rest of my life. And now it's no, that's not a problem.
Are we, I guess we're beaming down to the planet?
I'm beaming down to the planet.
I am.
I wonder if it'll magically change.
I doubt it.
To Defara?
No, we're going to Dranur. We are going to Dranur to watch...
I did start with the D.
It's a D, and it's got an R in it and a couple of A's.
All the letters are there.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Some of
Except F.
Yeah, it kind of turned into an N, didn't it?
And we don't have people going, oh, the balance. The balance. We care about the balance.
Really?
Oh, does this mean we get to shoot the security guard now?
The thing is, I still think that we should be able to go up here, but no. No, you can't go up there. But I'm a Klingon. I should go where I want to. It's my colony. Actually, Sov should be here. Sov should be here. Sov and Lexers and Ed were so heavily involved in getting this done. Ed and I had planned on it, and then real life kind of got in the way.
I threw a lot of stuff in.
I threw stuff in, but they kept pushing and getting things, slotted and done. So let's give some credit to Sov and Lexers for getting this done.
Yeah.
All right, so where are we at here? Oops, wrong place. I don't have the countdown on this timer, or on this tune. How much time do we have left?
Holding.
Looks like 3 minutes, 24 seconds, 23, 22.
I should be here with my Klingon.
Yes, you be here with your Klingon. You have enough time to do this.
Well, my Klingon's there, but...
Okay, are we talking about the Drono Kelly holdings?
Yes.
Just Drenur Colony, any of them will take you to the right one. It doesn't have a...
I'm talking about the timer.
Yeah, for Drenur.
Yeah, Drenur Colony holding, upgrade colony. You got 2 minutes, Mom.
I'm on my way.
Do you know?
Yeah, Mom.
Don't you know what? You know what we need to do?
I guess
folks?
I must be on a different. I must be on a different.
Are you in a what?
Guys.
Hang on.
Yeah, we do it.
Just transwarp to Drenur Colony.
Hang on.
I'm already here.
We'll just send an invite to you.
Okay.
Do you know what we? You know what we need to do here, Mom?
What?
Get everybody together, and when the colony turns, we all have to dance.
Okay.
Whatever dance you decide. I remember the last time when the starbase went up.
I was the only one dancing when the starbase went up, I think.
You were the only one there.
Yeah, it was like at 3 in the morning or something. I just happened to be awake at that moment. Oops.
Yep.
Let's do this. Okay, where do we want to dance? Up on the top?
I don't know.
Can we get up to the top?
Yeah.
Right on top of this guy's
Go Academy Legion.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was outvoted, I guess.
What?
I was saying we just dance on the security guard's grave, but
We can't. I hit him a few times. Can't kill him.
How about up here? Is this good?
All right.
I don't think we can get up to that walkway. I mean, I can,
no,
but...
we can't.
Okay.
You have your spore teleport, right?
Have that. Got a minute left here.
Yeah. What dance do you want us? What dance do you want us all to do, Mom?
That is a good question. I'm looking at this.
I'd be able to get onto that walkway here.
I think we should do the awesome dance. What do you think?
All right.
Awesome dance it is. All right, let's do this.
Everybody has to do the awesome dance.
I don't have the awesome dance.
Okay, what dances do you have?
Oh.
Just the basic ones, because this character isn't really very old.
Okay, well, pick a dance and we'll start doing it.
It's not advanced. That's
Pick
like
it.
the unlocked one I have.
I'll then do that.
There we go. We're missing somebody. There's only 4 of us here.
Yeah, Mr. Fireforge is not up here yet.
Flint, get your butt up here.
I am on the Drenor Colony, but I think this character is in a different fleet from you guys.
Oh, okay, that would explain it.
Give me a moment here. Give me a moment.
Hold on, let me...
No, I'll get you here.
Okay.
One map invite.
That was surprising.
1 second,
One
and
patrol.
there we go. Colony 5, everybody. Woo woo.
One patrol mastered my my ship. I thought I needed to do more than one.
We have a colony, tier 5 colony, everybody.
Everybody our guitar.
Is it possible for one of y'all to invite me to your...
Yeah.
I did.
Okay. Well, okay. Let me leave this one now. I have to leave this one.
Okay.
I was just... Here we go.
Got it?
Invite sent.
Okay.
There we go. I got it.
There we go.
Yeah, I had to leave the one that was in first. So.
Yeah, if you're in a...
Fair enough.
Okay, there we go.
We're up.
I think I can get up there.
Now, where are you guys at?
We're up on the top floor. Up here?
Yep.
Ooh. Wonder where else we can
Okay.
climb.
Now I gotta find more stairs to climb.
They're in the middle of the building.
Yeah.
Oh, I
No,
see
we
'em.
should rock out here. This would be nice.
Yeah, come on out here. Come on and stand on the roof.
Jump over here.
Where are you guys at?
We're up in the middle.
Getting warmer. Oh, you're getting colder now.
No, over here.
Wrong way.
This way. Come on back here. Can you see us?
Oh, I see you. I see you. Yeah, yeah,
We're
yeah.
over here having fun.
Yeah, we're jumping over this part. We're going to party over on the roof.
Oh, I see your problem, Jason. Not in a fleet.
What do you mean? Huh?
I don't think your character's in a fleet. Oh, we'll fix that right now.
Oh, my character was in a fleet, but I had to leave that fleet in order to accept. So I got.
Hey, there you are. Now you're part of our. Now you're where you belong.
Yeah. Okay.
One of the fleet, one of the crew. One of the fleet, one of the crew.
Oh, I wish I had bioessence transfer with me. Maybe I do. I do not. That would be great, though. Get on top of some of these buildings.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking of trying to do that with my Faraz in here, but...
Well, you should be able to, for sure, with bioessence. And unfortunately, I don't have it on this tune. I think it's only on my Federation tunes. Well, so credit where it's due. Sov, Lexers, and Ed did a huge amount of work getting the project slotted and pushing everybody to getting this done. DT and Ed, and I think some others. Frost, were you involved in those?
Tuffy was involved in a lot of that.
Yeah. So thanks to all of you. I can take no credit in this because this was all your work. So thank you very much. Okay, playing
a batleth.
Yeah, air guitar and a batleth at the same time is just like wrong.
That's like asking for an accident.
Mm-hmm. I wish they would let us do somersaults in the air because I'd love to go running off the top here and do a somersault.
Can someone give me a quick place I could look to get an EPG skill build for my science character? I have to retrain him and I forgot what I'm supposed to do.
No, I've never actually gone through some of these.
What kind of build, sorry?
An EPG.
EPG, yeah. Space Wizard.
Oh.
You just want the skill tree for it, right?
Yeah, that's all I need right now.
I don't think Ed's got one on his list. Let me see if I can find one real quick for you.
I can screenshot mine from my science tune later for if you want.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I've got one here from... Well, it's a science build one, but... Let's see.
Yeah, it's a science character that I have.
Okay. Yeah, I can send you the link here to one from Stow League. Ed's got one. It's very similar to this.
Okay.
I'm going to put it in... Ooh, I'm not there. I put it in the stream chat channel for you.
Yep, I see it.
Okay. Ed's is a little different, and that one's posted in the fleet. Let me see if I can pull that up really quick. That's the one I started on this morning.
Okay.
Give me 1 sec here to pull it.
And now that this is done, apparently meeting's back on. All right. I will catch you guys. This was fun. Congratulations, everybody.
Yay!
Well, thank you very much.
Okay, and I'm going to send you the link for Ed's as well. And this is in our website. But make sure you scroll all the way down because there's a couple of people who have posted. Ed's is about halfway down the page. It's after verse.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Yeah. Okay. It's very similar. It's a little bit more science-y than the one from DPS League, but not significantly different.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go to bed, folks. This is all the
Good
excitement
night.
I can take. I want to thank everyone who
All
joined
right.
us. This was a great night. Umber Song, Orion Snake, Mr. Dave, Bob Bear, Borg King stopped in to visit us. Yay! That was so cool. Who else was here today? Mar Hawkman was here. Hi, Mar Hawkman. So I scroll through my list of many people. Beelzemom was here. Trooper was here. Slavin was here. You guys are really freaking awesome. Thank you so much for coming out and joining us at night. You might have noticed that Lethal was here. We've changed the format ever so slightly, starting a little bit earlier, but we're looking for your input. We've got a lot of ideas that we'd like to try, but we really want your feedback. So if you've had a night that you've really enjoyed stuff or hated stuff, let us know, please. We want to create a show that you guys want to visit. And yeah, we got some stuff plotted coming up, so be prepared for some new stuff. So on behalf of the Darkmom Consortium, I want to say thank you to everybody who joined us tonight, because you guys rock the planet. I want to thank Scott, who was here, Duffy, Frost, Jason, Musin. Where'd Zori go? Zori went away. But Zori, we thank you too. Thanks for coming out here. All right, everyone, have a great night. I'm back to Chicago tomorrow, so I won't be on. And I do not know what Frost and DT and Pi have planned, so if they're here, they're here. But I will be on at 6:30 with Ed, and then I'll see you all later.
I'll be on tomorrow.
Okay, everyone, have a great day. And Duffy will be on tomorrow, so we'll make sure you listen to /watch Duffy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Have a good night, folks.
Pleasure, Mom.
Night-night, everybody. Bye.